Eyes in the sky, gazing far into the night. I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light shine through. If you believe it's true, baby, won't you let the light shine through for you?
I don't wanna risk it all again, but I don't wanna be on my own. It always goes much better in my head, but the feelings end up wasted. So I'm sorry for breaking down when you said you got me. I'm used to being let down, but I'm hoping if I'm falling too fast, then you'll catch me. You'll catch me. So I'm sorry that you might have to see I'm not flawless. I promise that I'm facing my problems. If I'm falling too fast, will you catch
I don't know if you caught that, but I had my timers a little off, dude. I still had the clock for like 5 p.m., but it's 4 p.m. my time because we're out here for EU a little early. How y'all doing though? Welcome back. Hope everybody's having a good one. We got ourselves more 5V5 1v1 duels on the evening. Boys, how y'all doing tonight? Hope everybody's having a wonderful, beautiful day. We got ourselves hopefully some groups over on the EU. Hold on, WoW needs an update on the beta. Did they get another like a little hotfix update? They haven't had like a proper blue post this week at all. Instead, it's just been like little itty bitty little hotfixes here and there. So like trying to trace exactly what the hell happened on the beta this week has been difficult. And to some degree, a bit of a nightmare. I'm not gonna lie. It's been, because the whole point of me is just like, I like talking about classes, talking about new things and new changes or whatever. But like, if I want to test something new that happened this week, like there's been some huge buffs. Whatever I've been able to scrape together, there've been some significant buffs, significant improvements for a handful of specs. So I'm just like, I just wish there was like a proper blue post that I could just actually go through or whatever, but having to go between like class discords, which have done an amazing job with data mining and really just getting the numbers out for like everything that has happened. Yeah, it's pretty awesome. How y'all doing? Welcome back. Yeah, I'm having to do a bit more manual labor with stuff like that than usual, but let me get the music back up and running here, boys. Make it a little less loud. We got ourselves more 5V5 1v1s today over in the region of EU. Groups are going to be listed in a bit. Привет, сегодня я спать. Хорошего стрима и боев. Okay, Cobra is not going to be playing for the night. He's going to be sleeping. Okay, Cobra. Надеюсь, следующей неделе, да, может быть? Посмотрим. Или завтра. Завтра идем обед будет. Hey Dal, good patch video, thanks homie. Hey, I hope you guys liked it. I tried to like keep it organized as best as I could. I definitely, I mean, I don't really know what I could have done differently with it, but like, I try to be as succinct as possible with all of the more important pieces. What's up, Zach? You do my man. Да, на следующей неделе точно буду. Окей, хорошо. Завтра будет бета, не знаю, если завтра хочется играть, и на следующей неделе будет уже. Yeah. Looks like next week we're not going to be having, or next week we'll have to wait until next week before we see Cobra back in these, which I'm going to miss, man. Cobra is a lot of fun to join in these, or have Cobra join in all these duels. But got ourselves a group up and running again as per usual, or raids legacy under Molten Core. To get ourselves 2 groups together, it'll be good to go. Here we go. And let me also get the notes on how to join us. Where is it? I feel like I should place it in like a better spot. But here we go. Here we are. So if you guys want to join us, you are more than welcome to groups. I'll list over in the raids legacy section. See if you guys want to pop in. You're more than welcome to. I should also hit up Nick too, because he asked me about it earlier. Getting groups up. No, friend. Smiley face. But if you guys want to join us, groups are starting up and running right now. We'll try to see if we can have some fun as per usual. I imagine these duels at some point will slow down a little bit before the new expansion, because the expansion release is actually in 2 weeks. And actually, isn't the expansion releasing like on a Friday or a Tuesday? It's like 22nd, right? It's on a Thursday. Yeah, so then that week we won't be doing duels. It'll just be me leveling. It'll come back like 30th or something. Or even, is it actually even going to be feasible to do 30th? Because I imagine people will be leveling for like 2 weeks, right? Okay, we'll have to figure something out. We'll have to figure something out. I might just have to like go back and get through all the other duels that we don't normally post and just like use them as filler or something. I don't really know. I'll have to figure something out, but yeah. But it's coming out so soon, man. 2 weeks. Less than that, like 13 days. That's gonna be pretty exciting. Let's see if I can get a couple more. Hey Adam, you wanna join the 5V5 1v1 duels? Getting groups for them right now if you want in. Who else do I normally invite in on these, man? Broton. I haven't invited Broton on these in a while. I don't remember if he plays in duels or if someone else. And then there was Grain too that I wanted to invite as well. What's up now? Getting groups going now. Yeah. Hey, duels tonight? Is Elishaman allowed? Everything is allowed. Everything is allowed. You can play whatever you want, man. Won't people get hit 80 in 2 days or 20? Won't people get hit? I guess it all depends, right? Like if enough people are on and they already got max level, we'll see if we can get some duels going. But like at the very beginning of an expansion, usually everybody like tries to get their mains and alts leveled as quickly as possible, gear everything and everything, right? So most of the time people will be grinding out their dungeons or BGs in order to get all the honor gear they need, for example, right? Minute from one place. Okay. So I'll let Adam know whenever we got a spot, but we'll start trying to fill otherwise. Hey, Obliv, wanna join 5V5 1v1 duels, friend? And then Breeze has messaged me. But it should be on my way. Okay, sounds good. Does Roween join these? I don't remember. Sean. Oh, does Sean want to join in? That's the Team Psycho, isn't it? I think. I could be wrong though. Mad Juice, isn't that the monk from Duels? Happy Friday, Jedi. I hope you're doing good, my man. Welcome, welcome, welcome. What is happening over here? Oh wow, there's like a warlock, Torrent, emoting and stuff. And later we'll see. Okay, sounds good, my guy. Let me see. Hey, Duels tonight. See if he is down to join in. I don't remember who Magist is. I think that is the Duel. I think that is Duel, but I could be wrong. Hey, wanna join some 5V5 1v1 Duels tonight? Friend, can't spell friend, question mark. Where is he? Okay, Nick says okay. I don't know if he's gonna group together or not. Oh, gee, my guy. So Magist says no. I'll keep him over here for now, though. Who else do I normally invite at these? McLoopy? Luso? I think we had Luso join these a couple of times, didn't we? I don't remember, though. I have him, like, I have a note for him that says PvE friend, but I don't remember if he's actually a PvE friend or whatnot. You know what I mean? I actually don't remember. No, I'm like trying to remember who is who. I'm a BNet. Like, so many people came back to the game. I'm like, I'm really bad with names to begin with, but yeah. Can you send me a link in Discord, please? Yes, I can. Let me see. I need to send to. Here we go. And Nick is. Hello, Judy. Here we go. Here you go, friend. Here you go, friend. Alrighty. And everything then Griffith's allowed. No, Griffin got to play last week. Honestly. Griffin did get to play last week a little bit. I think we see why. Okay, SKSR says no. So maybe Obliv, maybe Adam, once we get some groups up and running. Breeza says he's down. I guess I just start going down the list, yeah. Hey, Maury, wanna join some 5V5 1v1 Duels tonight? I also need to add a thing here. I wanna. Here we go. I'll add that in so it makes it a little bit quicker. And so, see if you're down to join in. Bayvork? I don't remember who this guy is, but I'll ask him anyway. Hey, Bayvorsock? Is that the name of it? Warsock? On beta? We're on pre-patch EU right now. Yeah, I loved him. Alright, let's see if we can get him in then. Let's see, Blauer. Hey, Blauer. See if he'll be down to join in. Boomy King. Hey, Boomy. Moomy. I messed up his name actually. Boomy. Boomy. I'm bad with names. Oh my god, dude. I'm so bad with names. It's so bad. Hey, Broton. Wanna join 5V5s? See if we'll be down to join in or not. Don't have any gear characters been playing. Oh gee, my man. Yeah, I would assume that there's a lot of new people coming in. If one day, probably will do some beta duels tomorrow. If you want to join in on that. Cannibals? I actually remember this guy. I don't know why I remember that name. I don't remember who he is as a player. I just remember the name. What's up, Jake? Hey, my man. Hey, Cannibals. See if he'll be down or not. Be here probably. Yeah, same time tomorrow, I think. Yeah, Concra. I don't remember how Concra is. Why is his name Chill Pills? Hey, Concra, wanna join? I have 101 Duels tonight, friend. See if we be down. We got, who did we get actually? We got a +1. Sorrow, but he is online? Offline? I can't even tell.
They know when they're shooting up, but heartbroken people do not.
Sounds good, my man. Yeah, do whatever you want to do. We'll still try to see if we can get a group together, though. But yeah, we'll try, man. We'll try. Over the last few weeks, we've actually had quite a bit of surprising amounts of like participation in these duels. I was thinking it's like this pre-patch, everybody's probably just chilling up until the new expansion is out and about or whatever. You know what I mean? So yeah. Doing fun, very fun part butchering the Paragon board, bro, dude. Yeah, I need to get a guide on like Paragon board stuff. I'm so bad at Paragon board things in Diablo. Really bad at this, man. Really bad at them. Aura. Doesn't Aura on the PvE? I'm alright anyway. Hey, Aura. 5V5 1v1 DUELS tonight? Tonight? Question mark. Also, where's Nick? Where's Judy, man? Where's the boy? Sounds good, my man. Sounds good. Belly. Hey. Okay, Belly. Tonight? I don't remember who's who's got a geared character or not, dude. I don't remember at all. ONYXIA. I can see a bunch of wants to join in. I haven't had that guy join in a while. Cloak. I'm gonna ask him anyway. Hey, Cloak, wanna join some sci-fi ones tonight?
Simply cannot trust what your mind
Yeah, they're right now. Cool. And I got a lot of whispers back. All good, my man. What's up, bro? How you doing, my guy? Hope you're doing good. Yeah, dude, I'm just asking around, trying to see if we can get some groups together. Sure, glad you asked. Logging in right away. Okay. Neat. And for you, Sardell, was gonna head off. Yeah, all good, my man. All good. Hey, Dal, I have a question. What's up? What's in the background music in the videos? In every video, I think about it. I know the music, but I can't remember it. The channel I use for music. There we go. NCS stuff. There we go. I regenerate 82 mana per second. Amped up 150. I don't know mana stuff on Diablo at all. I don't know if that's a lot. I'm assuming if your max mana is 100, then that is a lot. Then that is a lot. If 100 mana is cap, then that is quick. The cap is 100. Okay, yeah, that makes it. Yeah, it makes no sense in the world actually. That's really cool. I actually, speaking about like resources, I don't remember what the word resources, I guess energy or whatever. But I got the helm, like the new Health Tide helm. It's like, it makes stuff more expensive, but it hits harder. I messed around with it a little bit. I'm like, oh man, I can't barrage spam. Apparently that's not even my best helm for that build specifically, which is good. But I was just like, man, I might have to manage resources all of a sudden. Let's see if Cajun's down to join in. Hey, Jin, wanna hop to some firefights? Cloak, will you invite me? Awesome. Hell yeah. All right, so we got almost one group together. Hey, Duels. I'm gonna write to Kragar, see if he's interested at all. He's probably just like all about Classic up until the expansion release. I'm gonna ask him anyway, dude. I'm gonna hit him up and ask him anyway. Did I ask Lusso already? I don't think I did. I'm gonna ask him anyway. Hey, Lusso, wanna join 5v5s tonight? You pair that with a mythic ring and your resources cost 0 lost gain. Turtle strong if you manage to get it all. Nice. That seems really good. That's a class that I probably should have check out at some point. It'd be kind of fun doing rogue again, but I definitely got to give that class another go at some point. Let me see if MML wants to join in. Unless I already asked him. No, I did not. Hey, MML. Down for some duels tonight? Getting groups together now. Did Drudy already have a 5-man going, or? I actually don't really know. Getting, you need an invite and to a group, or just vibing night friend. I'll ask Judy, because I can't tell if he's like getting a group together on his own end with his homies or whatever. What's up, Cloak? Hit him a man, or if he needs an invite. Alpaca. Hey, Alpaca. Actually, he's an authority, so I might let him do his own thing for a bit. Hey, Roween. Did I spell it correctly? Hope I did. Hey, Roween. Here we go. Neat. Who else can I invite? Hey, Duels tonight, my guy. Because I also do have Adam that's down to join in as well. Wickham in a bit. Okay, we need to help a friend quick. Do your thing, friend. So we can get Adam in. So that is a +1 at the very least that I can get at some point. Shy. I look at us, Shy. Hey, Shy. God, I can't type at all, man. By the join our group at full greens. Honestly, I'm asking anybody and everybody that if they want to come in with full greens, they're more than welcome to. You know what I mean? I didn't take a look at their gear or items or anything, man. I don't really deny anybody that wants to participate in these duels, even if you got like 0 gear. Honestly, so I have no idea. I just sent it. I just asked him, hey, you want to join? And they're like, yeah. I sent him an invite. That's all. Wanna join some? I got like whispers that I'm writing to everybody, but also I got like messages. Привет, я играю на катаклизме. Okay. Okay, so Cracker is going to be just playing some kata up until then. Done editing. Okay, I clicked something wrong. Tricky. That's another name I could probably ask as well. Who did I miss, if anybody? Azrael? Hey. Those tonight? My guy? See if I can get him in on these. That'd be kind of fun. What are you doing in Hinterlands? What the hell? Gotcha. I'm actually just ask him. Be like, yo, if he wants to join in. Sure, might down, dude. Yo, where's Mikol at? By the way, hold on, Azrael, where's Mikol at? I miss Mikol. Where's the boy at? Where is the boy? So this group just needs a +1 and we're good to go. Which I guess I could fill with Adam. I don't know if Drudy's got a 5-man team or anything on his end, because last time he came in with like 6-7 people. So like 2 of them didn't join a group, and he had a 5-man and we just kept rotating people around. I don't know if he'll come in with another 5-man, because if he's got 5, I just invite Adam and we're good to go. If he's got 5, this group got 5, we're good to go. So I'm trying to figure that out real quickly. We need one of us. Need one more for this team. Then see how many Drew got on his team. Last time man brought 7 people with him, so we'll see. Yeah, so I'll need to give him like a minute until he's ready. He's done on his end. He's like helping out front doing something. We'll try to figure that out afterwards. I think I hit up everybody though on my BNet, except for like Necro. But oh no, there's a couple people. There's a couple of names I haven't hit up to. So potentially more spots. Possibly. But yeah. Yo, Jake, I'm thinking I really want to try playing the tugboat build of Rogue, by the way. I don't know what I need. If that's the Angyro set, then I'll try to get it as soon as I can. But like watching somebody running around with a tugboat, like just all they do is evade and everything just around them just blows up, is hilarious, dude. I want to play a build that's just like one button build. That looks like so fun. Tugboat build, never heard of it. So essentially you evasion when you evade, you place down a bomb, bomb grips everything in, bomb explodes, the explosion for the bomb triggers other effects and refunds you evasion. So you just evade, everything gets gripped in and blows up immediately. Grips in, blows up. And then like it's permanent evasion, and you just do that the entire time, right? And then a boss spawns in, you go behind him, you hit him a couple of times, he dies in seconds, and you're chilling. I don't know what the actual name of it. I think it is the Andariel Rogue, but I saw in the video somebody called it the tugboat rogue, because you're just basically like a tugboat. You just gotta have everything follow, the entire dungeon follow behind you, because they keep constantly getting grouped in. So that's all you do is dodge. But yeah, that's all I know it as. I don't want to see if it's got anything else too. If it got anything else behind it too. I don't know how like gear intensive it's going to be or how much farming you have to do, but it's just like, I want to experience that, man. Like a one button build, and I feel like that's the best part of ARPGs, man. I never really get into ARPGs. It's like, apparently this build is at least being talked about like, oh, it's going to be really, really good. Okay, so we'll give Nick still a little bit more time. Otherwise, I try to see if we can make a second group real quickly. Azurax. I don't remember Azurax. I'll ask him anyway. Hey, Azurax. See if he will be down for this at all. Is the Intero build? Okay, perfect. Works out, man. Works out. Cool. Cool, but apparently that's like the meta build. I never really mess around with it too much. Oh, Chad, by the way, yesterday I got to spend a little bit of time with some guildies, which is for like 2 hours, doing some dungeons with Shaman. You know how earlier in the week, I don't know if you were there for it, but at least Shaman got nerfed quite hard. I tried a full lightning build. It pumps. Like a lightning build pumps. It's like you can get 3-4 million DPS and like a 5 or 8 targets at a time. You do like insane amount of damage. It's so good, and it's got really good overall. And it's like you have basically elemental lightning LA up all the time, so you just spam chain lightning. It's super easy, and it's super effective. And you still have like primordial and lava burst cleave. It's not as good with lava burst cleave, but it's really good as an ability, like as part of a playstyle. And you can play it as a Stormkeeper, or you could play it as a Farseer. Like you get the grandpa and grandma out, you drop down a lava burst, and you just spam lightning over and over, and then just zap, dude. They just obliterate things. Or you can just play Stormkeeper and just throw out Tempest once in a while, then you get big giga lightning bolts, or chain lightnings rather. It's really good there too. It is so good. It is actually so good, man. I was so surprised. Dropping a totem bomb, exposed for a ton of damage, right? Yeah, I think that is the Andariel build. I'm not 100%. I just saw that it was called a tugboat build, and all the person was doing is just dodging around and just like dropping a bomb instantly. Grandpa helping you do damage, dude. That is how I. Okay, so I literally was just looking up like what people were doing and theorizing and whatnot on the Shaman Discord, and somebody said like, people were talking about like whether Tempest or Farseer is better for this build, and somebody said, oh, Farseer is perfectly doable. You just drop in grandpa, lava burst, and then spam chain lightning. And I just took that like the most literally of like, you press primordial in order to spawn in one of your ancestors, and then you press the other button, which is like an S essentially, to spawn in the other one ancestor, and then your lava burst to get the primordial proc to give you haste, and then just like spam chain lightning as much as you can, and they just wreck, dude. They do a lot of damage, and you just take the talents to buff their damage and make him, you know, stay out as long as possible. And if you can set up a big Stonekeeper in that window, they just wreck. It's so good. And watch this time, but you get to queue for custom arena. We usually queue it up in under Molten Core. I have it linked up in the chat in a pin. We usually have it set up in Molten Core just because custom, I can only invite like Alliance or Horde or whoever is my faction. But if I put it on a custom, then anybody and everybody can join in from either faction. So we just keep it in custom PvP just for that alone, just for that specifically. All right, who else can I invite, man? Actually, just running Strawthones. I'm just gonna let him do his thing, man. I'm just gonna let him do his thing. Who else have I not invited or asked? Did I ask Cajun? I did ask Cajun. What about any of these like Bahor, Boomy? I think Bahor, Boomy, and Broton I asked. Yeah. Cannibals I think I asked, yep. Okay, cool. Just want to make sure I double checked. I don't want to like annoy people. Just ask the same person every single time, you know what I mean? Yeah. I believe I hit up, he said maybe. And Tricky. I hit up what's this? I'll hit up Necro. Hey, Necro. See if it'll be down or not. The weapon you need drops some Infernal Hordes down, which you'll be farming to get levels anyways. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not worried about the weapons and stuff. Like, it seems like the gear that drops from the hordes, it seems to drop pretty regularly. Like, after just doing a full run, I just sit by like the chest that spawns gear, like for the currency, and I just sit there and roll it, and it seems to like every third or fourth roll seems to drop like a unique. That's like unique from this thing. I've got the helm, I've got the neck piece, I've gotten a couple other pieces. I got like 2 different helms. So I got a bow that isn't part of the new stuff, but I got 2 of the same new helm, 3rd helm as well. Different helm though. It just seems like every third open, it's just like there's obviously a unique somewhere there, and it's like they don't really matter up until I can get into a tier 4. But yeah, it's a unique from the horde. Yeah. I'm sure I'll be able to get it pretty quickly. I'm not worried about it at all. I'm just worried about getting like the Ontario legendary specifically. But yeah, I think it's funny you call the grandpa and grandma for the game to support you. I mean, that's essentially what they are. You literally summon grandpa and grandma, and you zap with the lightning, and they do a lot of damage. I just took that, like what they wrote in Discord, the most literal way, just summon grandpa, grandma, lava burst, and then spam lightning. And that's it. That's all you have to do. It is so nice. It is so good. You get 3 sparks for free, I think. Yeah, 1 from the rep, 1 from Lilith, 1 from... Okay, I don't think I've actually done Lilith before, you know what I mean? So, there's that. 1 from first from meant to kill. Okay, that's not bad at all then. Yeah, that's not bad at all. I'm sure like I'll be able to find more sparks or whatever. Could you just like scrap uniques, like giga uniques, and then turn that into sparks and just essentially get like the one you need at the end of the day? That's how I understood it, but I'm not 100% dumb. Not 100%. Alright, so we're still waiting on Nick, seeing how we're doing. We can use this mythic, go craft Dalaran later. Yeah, that's exactly what I meant. Yeah, that's exactly what I meant. Yeah, I'm not super 100% familiar with it, but like I've seen a couple of like guides on it here and there, you know what I mean? It's like you're sitting around, and I've actually was given last season a proper go, so it's like I would just Google search here and there, like how do you do this, how do you do that, or whatever. And now YouTube randomly just recommended me random ass Diablo videos. You know what I mean? Primeiro zero base, zero my guy. Wait, so we need one of us for this group. I don't know how many Nicks got with him, but I'm trying not to like fill this group too quickly. I don't know how many they got, but I'm waiting on him really quickly. He said he needed to help a friend real fast. I don't know how long it's gonna take, but yeah, last time he brought like 6 people with him, so I don't really know if I want to fill fully. But I do have like Adam, and I do have Obliv that said they'll be interested potentially. So I'm trying to like give him some time. I don't know how long it's gonna take with Nick. So we're a bit of a standstill here for a second until he's done with his thing. I don't know what he's doing on his end, but he said he's helping a friend or something. But yeah. I'm letting my WoW game time run out. Just gotta wait until launch to reset. Might as well, yeah. Might as well, honestly. I mean, I feel like unless you play, like unless you got beta, I feel like on live there's just not a lot going on. They do get some like big class changes coming out just Tuesday or Wednesday, depending on the region. So for you EU boys, that is Wednesday. But That'd be kind of fun, but like you don't really start to feel it until max expansion. Checked with Griff the other day. He said you're banned from the duels since he's so OP. Griff played last week, so Griff is, if Griff actually said that, Griff is full of BS because he literally played last week. Griff is allowed to join if he wants to join. Is that true? That is full, dude. Griff is full of shit. Griff is full of shit. Don't listen, don't believe a word out of that man's mouth. He literally got to play last week. He literally got to play last week. That guy's full of shit. What's up, brother? PM Wednesday. Yeah. Yeah, but it's like talking about DK in the morning, see a little death strike. I don't think you'll notice the difference with death strikes on pre-patch. I don't think you'll notice it at all, man. The only way you notice it is if you play beta. Anyone dead on the beta, like more death knights are adjusting to the new changes to their class, and it's like they're saying it's not that bad. Like it's really not that bad. It is unusual compared to like just being a god amongst men, but it's not that bad. It's just, it comes down to like, can it heal you? But all the healers got buffed up quite a bit, so all of them should have a lot more bursts. Weird. Dude, if you have them on BNet, I don't know if you have them moved in or not. Have him join in on these. I'll give him one spot for real. Get him to join in. I just remember last week he was taking like, doing his rogue things, sticking a sweet time, but he was getting some fat combos though, man. Rogues and pre-patch are actually kind of doable. On live it's a whole nother story. I do have him. Invite him. Send him an invite real quick. And then tell him he's full of shit. Just ninja invite him, dude. I'll accept it. He played literally last week. He's not online. Okay. I'll probably be online a little bit later. Because it did start out today a little bit early too. For EU homies. Or whatever. Frostboss did message me last week, didn't he? I forget exactly what he said. Frostboss said what did he say? I was trying to see if we can find it. There he is. Maybe next Friday? He did say maybe next Friday. I'm asking him anyway. That's 95 days ago. Is he just taking a break and playing Classic? I mean, it could be that he's just... Because I know Cracker said he's just chilling playing Classic. Unless he's kind of like Jake and is like, he's just going to let it run out. What does he call Judy? Yo, I want to see him too, man. He said he's got to help a homie out and then he's ready to go. So I'm kind of giving him a second to help out a homie or whatever. Hey, that's okay. Okay. We got him in. We got Frostboss in. Okay. Okay. This team is set. Getting second group going real quick, boys. Got 3 peeps. Beautiful. I'm gonna make Saya lead. Judy got 3 with him, so it won't take long to fill. Hang tight, boys. Here we go. So I'm gonna do this. We're gonna delist. Judy is Saya is lead. Here we go. I noticed my mouse always like position trouble, so almost like kick somebody out. I go. I'm looking for like I think I'm trying to like already leave in my head, but I'm just like boom. My mouse is already going down below really fast. Group is listed for you, fam. Here we go. So with this, we'll need a couple more, man. Atom power is ready. 1 group is set. A few spots left on the second group. Just gotta let him do real quickly. And we'll still need a +1 after that. What do I ask? Let me see if Batches wants to join. Hey, those? See if he'll be down. Oh, Ben? Hey, Ben, wanna join some 5v5 1v1 duels. Call of Duty pissed me off last game I played here a bit ago. Started hitting me before I hit it to mid. Okay. Hopefully that doesn't happen this time around, but Judy's been on these things pretty regularly, man. So maybe you two can have a bit of a fair, honorable match and settle those differences in the dueling arena or whatever. You know what I mean? And the other one, walk amongst that can't get Expel Harm to work. Is it not working, Ezreal? Expel Harm? Expel Harm is that a self-heal? Yeah, Expel Harm is like self-heal, isn't it? So Expel Harm is supposed to like work off of your jabs now. I don't think it's an actual ability anymore. Unless it's like there's a PvP version of it that used to exist for a bit. Yeah, the self-heal, I can't press it. So the talent version of Expel Harm for Windwalker is now part of your jab. When you jab, or Tiger Palm. I used to call it jab in my OP, but it's Tiger Palm. It's part of a Tiger Palm, it happens automatically, right? So I don't know if the PvP version has like a separate ability or not, but yeah, the new version of War Within is just passively with your Tiger Palms, which is like, whoa, weird. Yes, I know, but kind of works. I got. I listed the group in LFG and I'm trying to say to him. Let me see. Who was it that was gonna ask? Kudako. Hey, Kudako. I guess AFK. That's all good. I can just join you guys. Let me do this. I'll delete myself for now. I'm just gonna... Wait, you got 5? Wait, you got 5? Hold on. I'm trying to figure out if Judy got 5 or not. I'm just gonna put it out here for you boys. Where's everybody's ass? Here we go. Get the boy in here. Just gonna double check with him real quick. Any opinions on Warlock? It seems super fun with all the new visuals. They're really... Well, okay, if you look at the beta, they were pretty busted for a good bit in the beta. Like, absolutely busted in the beta. They got a lot of cool visuals and hero specs for sure. I am still unsure how the Soul Harvester is going to be. If they fix it this week, then Warlock's got all 3 viable, powerful, good hero specs to play with. As for like the beta, that's what Warlocks were busted last week. Like, they were doing millions of damage for no reason. So yeah, I don't really know if that changed that at all. But yeah, because when Walker Monks forget to use their weapons, joking. They feel like find it aided or outlaw mostly. When Walker Monks forget to use the weapon, they feel fine at 80 though. Yeah, they feel kind of okay. I mean, Moonwalker Monk started off strong. If you were playing around with the Celestial build, right? The Celestial, what is it? Conduit of Celestials build? They were popping off. They were doing really, really good. Because they needed the hero talents. They really, dude, the hero talents are strong for them. Like, a lot of them are passive, but like, they were really, really good. Same with Outlaw. Dude, Outlaw's about to get buffed up, man. If you played Outlaw this entire time, we were under 2 and doing 50,000 less damage than other rogue specs. And we got this Tuesday/Wednesday reset. You got big buffs coming. Big buffs, baby. It feels really, really good at max level too, but big buffs and pre-patch, you can enjoy those, and it's gonna be even better. But how many visuals? That's a good question, actually. I thought they were gonna get even more creative with Demon Hunters, but you got like a glaive thing for one of the hero specs, and then the other is just like some more fire while you go demon form. I am surprised about it too, honestly. I know, right? That sounded so good. It actually doesn't feel that bad at max level. They gotta fix killing spree though. I got a rogue video coming out in the future. So Rogue in the trenches right now had to reroll Pala. What do you mean, dude? Jabba the Slaughter. What a good name! Why the hell? That's such a good name. Yeah, Suburg is in a weird spot. Technically, you can do okay, but you got some buffs coming too. Don't you worry, bud. Don't you worry. I feel like PvE wise they've been okay, but the Rogue in general has just not been a great competitive spec for a good bit. Do you have 5 people in your team, friend? Just checking. Just checking. I'm just gonna hit him. Yeah, Drudy, back and forth with Drudy. Let me know. My BNet. Okay, he got 3. Invite. I will take over the group. Get you 2 more. Yeah, invite me here real quick. I'll just take over the group real quickly. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out like how many we got on each team. Trying to figure all that stuff out, man. So we can get at the very least I can get Adam, and then I need a +1 once he invites me. Once he sends an invite. If he sends an invite. Give him a second. Give him a second. PvP? Yeah, trying to get some PvP done. Is this PvP or PvM plus? Imagine if we did 5V5 1v1 M plus stuff, dude. That would be cool. Nah, this is PvP. You're more than welcome to join us, by the way, if you wanna. More than welcome to. Love him? Hell yeah, dude. I know that his shamans and DK are about to be unbearable. Yo, they're actually nerfing shamans. And the nerf and death, it's a little bit. Once they get the hero specs, it's gonna be a whole nother story, but yeah, otherwise, yeah. I got 3. Is it? I'm telling him to invite me, but maybe I'll just listen and he'll join like that. I'm trying to figure out, like, Judy sometimes messages me, right? I ask him a question, he writes me back, and then it's like a big gap until he responds back to me. Sometimes I'm trying to figure out what's going on. So they got 3, they need 2 more. I'm trying to see if I can get join his group, and I'll just list this in LFG, grab at least Adam and plus somebody else, and hopefully we get a group up and running. Yeah, I saw a bug under the boat the other day. I saw you bug under the boat, dude. It was so annoying. It was so bad. They gotta do some with killing spree. They just gotta remove the whole, like, the fact that it's like makes you jump all over the place, so you can actually control your character. I feel like that's what caused you to, like, literally fall through the boat. Because it's like, technically the boat is moving, right? The boat is actually like a moving platform, a moving entity, and you're on it. So if you kill in spree, you can fall through it. But that's not the only place where you can fall through geometry randomly. We got a bunch of priests and a paladin. It is literally the holy. Oh my. Yo, KMBT, thank you so much, my man. Appreciate you, my dude. Yo, can we get a hashtag KMBT in chat? Appreciate ya. What's up, Justice? How you doing, my man? Hope you have a good one, man. Yo, thank you so much, KMBT. I'm really bad with names. I'm so sorry. Enjoy being a member. I appreciate you. Join our Discord. Link your YouTube to the Discord in the link section, whatever it's called. And you'll get a special role, and you get the emotes in the chat too. Feel free to spam them as much as you want to, and I really, literally mean that. If I literally can't see the chat because you spam any emotes, I'm okay with it. Literally okay with it. All right, try to see if I can get through to Judy. I appreciate you guys the patience. You guys have a patience of gods. It's actually incredible. I'm trying to get through Judy here really quickly. If he gets back to me. Eventually. I wrote him on Discord. I wrote him in BNet. As you can see, right? I wrote him twice. So I'm just gonna wait. Gotta wait. If he responds back at all. Hopefully he will. All right, one more. You there, my guy? I don't know if he's seen this message or not. It's okay, we're waiting. Dude, I'm trying to get through him as best as I can. I'm trying. You're literally watching me on the stream try my best, dude. I'm trying. He says he's got 3. And I was like, okay, so you wanna what is it? I was like, okay, so I'll listen to the group. You guys can join as 3, so I'll get +2 and we'll have a 5-minute group. He's like, sorry? I'm like, you wanna join? Or should I join your group, take over, or whatever? You can see how many times I'm right to him and how many times he responds back to me, man. Join the group, please. I try. But no one wants. Hold on. Let. Just. Is he part of a group right now? I'll try like this. He's already in the group. Invite me to your group, my man. I will find more people. Okay, here we go. We'll do it like this. What if can I just do like this? Invite. Here we go. Cool. So you got 3. Pass me lead. Pass me lead plus. And I'll take care of everything. There we go. Beautiful. We're gonna list it right here. If you guys want to join, we do have like what? 1 group ready, 2nd group with Judy. They need 2 more, and we'll be good to go. Watching the stream, I can hear. So I can hear you. But brothers, watching the stream, so I can hear you. Awesome. So he's at least relaying that. Yo, I was trying to reach you. What's up, Nomadic? How you doing, fam? Join the group, please. Yeah, we just need like 2 more and we'll be good to go. Got 2 spots if you still want in. And let me do this. Let me transfer it like this. I'll move myself over here. And we still need 2. I asked Adam. Oh, he's actually not even online. Rip. He gone. Who else can I invite then if not Adam then? Cajun, I think I whispered Cajun already once, didn't I? Or did I? Cajun. I did. Okay, cool. I'm not gonna bug it too much. So we still need like 2 more. And it'll be good to go. Let's see if Tricky's down to join in. Hey, Tricky. Wanna join 5V5 1v1 DUELS, friend? Let me also see if I can hit up, what was this gonna hit up? Who's around right now? And where is Grain? I don't remember who this guy is. Trying to see if I can find an extra body, boys. Real quick. Who was it that was gonna message? Everybody has a different name on Discord, and I'm trying to figure out like who do I have added on Discord here. And wanna. Here we go. Let's go whispers. My Bina was just blinking for a second. Not sure who messaged me. Excited to see some good deals? Yeah, dude. Big up Dritty? Yeah, dude. Hell yeah. We just need like 2 more for the team and we'll be good to go. Just 2 moss and we'll be good to go. And I'm just gonna camp to see if no get home played well, but I still join if it's okay. Yeah. Yeah. So we got at least +1. Let me ask him. Okay, cool. We'll ask it around. Ask it around, boys. Ask it around. Oh wait, I think yeah, I could have made it easy for myself here too. I hit him up as well. So we got Kiosku coming back in on survival, so that should be pretty fun. Okay. Okay, cool. So we still need probably Uno boss after that. Randall, isn't Randall NA by the way? I'm wrong about that. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I think I saw somebody earlier on. I think they're classic, but they do play on EU. I think. At least I thought I did. Bucket on disc. Yeah. Is this Hegemus EU? Hold on. Actually, yeah, I think that might have been him too. Let me double check here real quick, boys. HJ. Is he EU? I think. Okay, I think he is actually. Okay, cool. So we'll try to see if we can get a +1 here real quick. Appreciate you boys for being patient, man. Really appreciate you. And tonight we're doing these duels over in the EU. Tomorrow I am thinking of doing more of them over in the beta, since beta is going to be done really soon. I think that'll be really fun because you got max level gameplay, max level, what is it, gear. Beta has been a bit more janky than usual though. Like PvE content is fine, but PvP, especially in duels, has been like all kinds of jank there specifically. Oh, actually, you know what? Having like beta chat open on the side here does make managing a lot of the whispers a little bit easier, in fact. Well, I'll actually have it open on the side here. I think that might be a little helpful. But I still need 2 more and we'll be good to go, boys. And I got at least +1. Or rather, we need Onomas at the very least. And we should be good to go. Because I should have Kiosku coming in here in a bit, hopefully. Hopefully. Actually, let me ask Nix. Hey, NYHX. See if we'll be down. That's another name I haven't seen in a while. I think it's the Warrior too. Unless they're just coming back to the game and then they probably won't have a geared character or anything like that. Ozen. Oh. Oh, G friend. Neat. So we'll still need like Unomas still. But you guys see some of the beta changes we got this week? I feel like this week in particular beta has been all kinds of weird because like they didn't actually have a proper blue post or anything. But Shadow Priest as well as alright, with Kiosku we got a +1. And we just need Onobasa would be good to go. Horde Slayer. Hey bud. Wanna join 5V5 1V1 Duels? We just need +1 and we got 2 groups good to go. Try to see if I get Horde Slayer on these. Potentially. Possibly. No worries. Yeah. Cold Nix Ozone for some reason. That's so dumb, bro. I am so dumb, bro. That's bad. It's real bad. Is MASH an aim? MASH is an aim. I really wish they would help me organize BNet a little bit better. Or I need to get like an add-on so I can organize like EU and NA into separate categories. Because it used to be organized all like naturally on its own. When I hop on EU, I only see EU homies. When I hop on NA, I only see NA homies. Duels NA? Yep. Yeah. Other enemy people on, usually EU duels pop off. I mean, it's like everybody's waiting up until the actual expansion comes out, so I assumed it was going to be kind of dead from the get-go. But yeah, I assumed there was going to be like barely any people. I was surprised with how much participation we were getting really early on, but I assumed it was going to be like kind of whatever. Let me know when to end. But like, I guess at the very beginning we had what Kragar come in, all his homies come back in or whatever, right? Everybody were exploring, checking out all the new class stuff, all the new changes or whatever, and then you assume that it would at some point kind of slow down after like a bit, because at that point it's like, well, just waiting for the expansion at this point, because you know it's pre-patch. Everybody gets their pre-patch event, gets the gear, gets their transmogs or whatever, right? I was thinking about, you could like, if you grind it, you could do it in like all in a week, maybe even less than that, right? And then it's just like, after that, you're just kind of chilling up until the expansion launches or whatever, you know what I mean? So if anything, maybe next week what we may do is we may do some more beta duels, because there'll be like the last hurrah, last huzzah. I mean, they do like a bunch of tuning too. Imagine we'll help people hopping on or whatever. I've done Mount Hyjal Cataquesting Zone. Do you have any Alliance characters that have done Mount Hyjal, the Cataquesting Zone? No, actually. All good. Okay, so Plush can't join him. He's not actually ready. So we still need one of us. We still need one more, boys. I guess fair, nothing exciting happens in the game. I mean, it's pre-patch, right? If there's like a lot of stuff being added in pre-patch, or if let's say you had hero specs added in pre-patch, I think it might have been a bit of a different story, but yeah. Yeah. We still need uno más, boys. We still need uno más then. Goes into problem logo, yeah. Very specific. I have no idea, friend. No clue. But yeah, we just need to roll the mass. Nothing exciting happens at the game in the moment, even though the pre-patch event is boring and so on pointless. I mean, it's kind of nice for like, you know, just catching up or whatever. But like, it's basically about the same as like every other pre-patch event. They usually just like an opportunity for you to get a little bit of gear. I think it would have been a different story if you could get like straight up mythic quality gear from the event, right? Then you could like giga gear your character or whatever. But they're just like letting you get like some very basic gear, you know, on these. So yeah. Okay, updating my group real quick. Yeah, still need to roll mouse, boys. I think I scoured through my entire BNet list. I'm trying to like look. But if you guys got any homies that you want to join or want to invite to these 5v5 1s, I would massively help me out at this point, dude. Because we got one group ready to go. We got a second one. They're missing a guy. We could do 5v4. But like, I'm really trying to see if we can get a proper 5v5 here if possible. You know? Is anybody on the EU that's maybe playing Classic that I could just bug, maybe? That is a potential option, though. Noir, is that? That's in North America. That's not gonna work then. Did I message one? Okay. I don't think I did actually. Hold on. Hey, alpaca. You're up leveling doesn't concern me. I only care if it's fun and engaging, hence why it's so pointless. I mean, I think the change they did for it, I think it's really good for leveling. I know that a lot of people are doing it right now for leveling. And like, if you're just still trying to farm up like all the gear, it's kind of better for that on its own. You just gotta find like a LFG group. Ignis, my man, how you doing? You just gotta find like an LFG group and you're good to go. We got the boy. Ignis, I should have you added on Real ID. I don't know why I don't have you added on Real ID. Let me add you, my guy. Let me add you, dude. Because you joined these a couple of times here or there. Okay, we are good to go, homies. Here we go, home. I can't spell, dude. I can't type at all. Double check him on the bridge ass if he's there. Cause we got everyone. Here we go. Yeah, ready? Beautiful. Judy is lead. Judy is lead. We just gonna game as much as we can today, boys. Queuing in 1 sec. Why do people get stuck with this? I swear that's like gotta be a bot behavior, right? I feel like so many people get stuck in. Oh, I think that wasn't gonna be some bot behavior up until he noticed that. Oh, somebody's looking. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Gotta adjust. Alrighty. He's lead. Beautiful. Nick Breezes 5 Nagrand 1. Or no, hold on. Why am I? Invite spectator match. Breezes and Nick 5 Nagrand 1. Beautiful. Alright, boys. We're here. This is it. Actual duels for the night. Just took us an hour to get these going, man. Oh yeah, it's just gonna be a lot buggier. Yeah, that's not unusual. I just is it bars all messed up? Hopefully they'll have the bars fixed by next week. Yeah, maybe, possibly, hopefully. Are they still bugged? Yeah, they're still bugged. That would do it. Wait a more solution cute. Oh man, you know what? You know what? I appreciate you guys for being here. Let's try to see if we can get as many games as we can tonight. What we got this evening. Appreciate you guys so much for coming by, yeah? Switch. Got ourselves. Did I do the right thing? I think. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Hold on a second. There we go. I was gonna say for a second, my cam, dude. We got ourselves dueling over on the team 1. I like his scuba set, man. I actually don't see a lot of people wearing that entire set. We got Azrael as a Windwalker. I like that helm. That looks really, really good. I never realized how like painted on the eyes were until you get a close look. Like from a distance alone, this looks so good. We got Frostboss on this team charging out first up versus Druidy as a balanced druid. Frostboss, are you two-handed or are you dual wheel build for this one, by the way? Is there sound? There's sound. Okay. For a second, I thought there was nothing. Thorns up immediately for Druidy. Trying to see if we can silence out Frostboss. Immediate stone with a remorse and switcher beat. Absolutely. I guess as the name implies. Remorseless Druidy does go in for a bit of a renewal. Try to see if he can get away from Frostboss at all. He needs to find a way to create a gap away from the guy. He just keeps casting Star Surges at him back to back into a Cyclone. but it does get interrupted. Bear form, Heart of the Wild. Try to see if you can get another clone. Frostboss does not have any outs anymore, so if Drudy can't get himself a reset, get some cooldowns, maybe he'll be okay. I love the Boomkin stunts, by the way. The reset, quick stun, get around the corner. Try to see if you can maximize all the other different forms available to him. Trying to see if he can get himself another stun. Does not get to with the Death and Decay into a full stun by Frostboss. Druid trying to see if he creates some gap right now. Unless he just takes... Frost Death and damage is gonna nerf, by the way. Next week, it is gonna nerf, don't worry about it. With the sneaky Gatsby. I like the name, by the way. Up next with a full Garrod, full proper go here, as I just realized I'm not actually listening to my proper mix here, so you know what? Let's actually switch it up a little bit. Let's actually get the proper mix going this time around. Because I knew something was off. And now I know it's stunned as Frostball's super low, and that's going to be immediate bleeds. Got too low in health. Sudden demise does end up taking him out rather quickly with, is it Saya? No, Dalaran going to be up next. Get a shot by Sneaky as the man is going to go for a properly, hopefully a reset. Try to see if he can get himself out of position. Stun. Dalaran should just be able to slam down. Wake of Ashes. I think it's over for the guy. Yeah, it is over. Who's up next? Is it Kiosco? The boy, the myth, the legend. Kiosco immediately opened it up with grenades as well as explosive shots. Kill shot around the corner. He's got so much range damage. He hasn't even got to melee the guy at all. Dalaran. How much to try to see if you can trade some defenses for Kiosco? Defenses, immediate defensive for Kiosco though, with the survival of the fittest. I don't know why it's not showing up on your character, but it's definitely showing up on your pet. Dalaran with a shield of vengeance. Got himself shield popping with Kiosco looking to get himself in a different position. Disarming the Dalaran does not really need access to his weapon to get majority of his damage done. Big proxy to Kiosco. Full wings available with the Blessing of Protection. Maybe a little bit too early. Can actually peel that up buff off of him fairly quickly. Second wall to follow. And Dalaran does not have a lot of health. Does not have access to bubble with a forbearance. And Kiosco does get himself a flanking strike kill shot immediately. That is so good. Messiah charging out right afterwards. What is your Red Riding Hood look? Hello? It's got this like Reaper Red Riding Hood kind of look to him. The cloak as well as the cloak on the shoulders. It's like a gothic Red Riding Hood. It is so good. Kiosco setting out the pet. Trying to see if he can keep his distance as best as possible. Where's the Saya? If you can pull Saya away from a pillar, just run circles around the guy, I think that'll be great, advantageous position for Survival Hunter. Saya trying to see if he can close the gap, trying to go towards the pillar, trying to make sure there's at least a line of sight that he can utilize, but also wants to find a way so you can kind of juke over towards Kiosco really quickly. As the Hunter, full disarm onto Saya, wings are available, full crusade, massive amounts of damage for Kiosco, potentially. Could it be maybe Turtle Shell with a scatter, freeze the trap to follow, does get himself a bit of a reset behind the pillar. Saya got full crusade, wants to see if he can maximize it. I don't even know what was that knockback. Either it was the Hunter knockback or it was the trap knockback. I'm not even sure, but stun right after that CC trick inside of it. Kiosco's at no health whatsoever. Does go for a turtle as Saya's wings are hopefully should be gassing off here in a little bit. Does lose the wings. Kiosco tried to see if he could reposition. Freezing trap on one side. Does need to do some healing, but at some point he does need to be looking to get some damage done onto Saya. He's just trying to see if he can get himself out of the situation. I think he just wants to be in a better spot health-wise. Trinket out of that stone. Doesn't know if Saya was going to maybe follow up with it. He's big there right after. That's going to be potentially a reset camo out of Kiosco. Unless Saya perfectly lines up a way, final wreck exactly on Kiosco's position. I was gonna say, like, either I was thinking a Wake of Ashes randomly gets a dot onto Kiosco or someone else. I didn't really think he was gonna go for a full final wreck. Then Kiosco is back down exactly the way he didn't want to be at, no help whatsoever. Saya just needs a global or two, taking him out of just a handful of hits, and that is gonna be Ignis as an arcane mage. Last time this man was so close with the Saya. It was so close between the Red Pally and the Arcane Mage kind of a combo. Is it trying to give him like an honor no? He's trying to give him a bow while he's Raven is just attacking the guy through the pillar. So it's kind of like a bit of a mixed messaging happening all at once, man. This one is Hunter's going through the mop. So, I mean, Hunter's got a lot of magic damage, right? Grenades, that's fire damage. Explosive shot, also fire damage. Poison, nature damage. And they can remove it with trank shots too. Hunters have like a Swiss Army knife of a kid into potentially big bursts right there for the, like he's got himself. No, he actually doesn't have himself big burst yet. Trying to go for Invis, that's going to be a stun. Doesn't at least get the DR from the Invis. I also have himself Ultra, trying to see if he can Ultra in a better position. Does have Saya out in the open, full invocation. Potentially could be a lot of damage right here. If he's got himself a big damage setup for Saya, it's Crusade too. See, he's actually can pressure him with damage alone, forcing the mage on the defensive polymorph to follow. As long as you can just ignore the damage on the side, you might be okay. Second poly, Arcane Surge, Trick inside of it, trying to see if he can just catch him out of nowhere, but Barrage of Missiles with a Ring of Fire does not feel good at all. Maybe look at a bubble here potentially. Lay on hands instead, hold on, Ignis, if you get yourself a good setup right now, Saya is gonna, pop it like a balloon. The lay on hands was a very bold move. I feel like in all situations it would have probably been like a bubble just to be safe, but I think he had cooldowns and he wanted to bait Ignis to stay aggressive. Saya, I think, was trying to see if he could just hit him with a big old 180 out of nowhere. With Sorrowful gonna be up next, walking in, slowly approaching. You know what? The whole Necrolord set, I don't see a lot of people using it. What the? Why would you attack Druidy like that? Why would you attack Druidy like that? What did he do? Ooh, exactly. Stun onto him. Ignis, full bleeds are up by Sorrowful. Got himself a setup here. Full ultra time available for Ignis with a Ring of Peace. Are you just walking? Are you on purposely walking? Versus a Feral Druid? Is it just like you walk, you try to gimp yourself? Try to add an affix into these duels? I was gonna say for a second. Sorrowful, try to see if he can get an opener. Almost got it. Got himself Barskin with a bear form. Got himself positional behind the pillar so he could power shift his way over to it, so he'll be perfectly okay. Images as well as ultra time available for Ignis. Try to see if he can get around the Feral Druid. Feral does go the long way, actually avoiding all these arcade fairly well. If you, I guess on Arcade Mage you have to be, I think you have to give him a bit of a leeway as well, and you have to, I think, go not around them, because I feel like one of their AoE abilities is going to get you out of stealth. I feel like you have to go make more of those straight lines, right? Beeline away or beeline to the mage. I feel like if most stealth classes will just kind of hover around. Full Convoke out of Sorrowful though, full burst into Ignis, but they think the images might have potentially eaten some of the damage. Ring of Frost right after, got himself proper CC with an invocation. We got himself Arcane Surge and everything available. Full wall auto for Sorrowful. Trying to see if he can get a couple of bleeds onto Ignis. Decides, you know what? Taking a little bit too much damage. More misses behind the pillar. Full burst still available. Does not have the touch of the magic together, but it does get a little bit late though. And for Sorrowful, this could potentially be a bad spot. Does get himself a Shadow Belt. Quick stun. Looking for a bit of healing. Touch of the magic. Still a lot of damage though. Trying to go for a heal. Big slam. Does not enough. That's not enough. He doesn't have any health. Ring of Fire one side. He can't attack him up close like this. He needs a barrier heal, but does get taken out. Trinket at the end. I was so close though. The amount of damage Arcane Mage is doing is quite a lot though, isn't it? Immediate slow onto Azrael as soon as he tries to get himself a proper opener. Leg sweep. Wait, hold on. What did you slow him with? Was it just a barrage? Or is it like a slow? Because I'm pretty sure there's the ability of slow is removed, right? Or is it not? I'm not even sure. I'll need to double check it. Azrael does go himself images as well as a Thunder Fist, trying to see if he can get himself proper sort of quick interrupt onto the mage, but still has access to fire as well as frost abilities. Still trying to see if he can pelt him. And as the mage goes to disconnect with an ultra, so does Azrael, trying to see if he can get himself a bit of a setup behind the pillar. For Ignis, he's perfectly fine. He's got food back here. He's got cooldowns coming back up. In fact, he's got a lot of offensives available too. I don't know if he's playing Shift in Power. If he is playing Shift in Power, he hasn't used it at all. But definitely should be spamming Shift and Power in order to get cooldowns back a little quicker. Got himself in cap. Potentially good go for Azrael. Root. Blinks it. Try to see if he can reverse it. Try to see if he can stay on top of him and try not to burn a kick too early. As just trying to get himself a proper setup here. If he can control the mage as best as possible, he'll be okay. Knock up with the Whirling Dragon Punch. I think it's the first time we've seen it over on the pre-patch, at least in the duels, into another poly. Still taking a little bit of health and damage. Azrael just trying to see if he can wait out the ultra, because right now any kind of damage you capitalize on, it's not really going to be able to do a lot. Altered him into an incap, got himself a Nova, breaking out of it very quickly. It's going to be poly right after. Ignis is actually hurting a little bit. No ice block available for this man. It looks like as Azrael can interrupt him in terms of cooldown reduction, he'll be perfectly okay. Try to go for a kick, does not quite get it into a full karma. Got to be very careful with it. Can't kick though. He can't kick. I think DR'd though. I think he's fully DR'd on polys. Yeah, I think he's fully DR'd on polys. Breath to follow. Maybe poly now? No, not even Poly. Double barrage on top of it onto Azrael as he gets himself a full E-cap. Zuen is available. Could also go for a defensive. Poly right after for Ignis. Question is, does he have himself a full go? Ring of Fire, Poly, no evocation, but Arcane Surge, no touch of the magic. So he's going to have a limited burst. Azrael with the defense and try to see if he closes the gap. He just needs a little bit more damage onto Ignis. He's just going to boop him back behind the pillar with the Ring of Frost on one side. And maybe Arcane Orb on the other. That's going to force him kind of towards the Ring of Frost, not really letting him get any kind of resets back here at all. Zuen does come out to force Ignis back for a second. Azrael trying to see if he can claw back a little bit of health, little by little, dampening 59%. The man's got the moves, but the Zuen play, it does force Ignis back, but it's, I mean, you just put, Monk basically had to use an offensive move to kind of bluff at Ignis, but he's still on the back foot this entire time. And it's just difficult to really get around it, like it is difficult to get around the Ring of Pete. He does get himself Ring of Frost, trying to see if he can zone him. Vivifys are doing a little bit of healing, not a lot. Lexube does go for the Ultra, not going for the Blink though, unless he's got Shimmer. Does get himself a proper Blink. Clash is disrupted, Breath to follow, yet another Poly. Does he have himself a proper setup breakdown though? That's the question. Poly, Ring of Fire, maybe full burst. He does have missiles with a Karma to follow. It does not have an Ice Bug for this, so he's got to be very, very careful. Nova, as Azrael again kind of out the open. Karma at the very least denying the damage by Ignis, but he's not really letting him recover fully. And Ignis going behind the pillar, probably give him some food. Full reset for Azrael. He's got to juke over there as soon as possible. If he can stop the feast, he might be okay. In cap around the corner. Just spam Verify as much as he can. Images are available. Knockback. Ignis does not get to go as far as he wanted to. Does get locked out into Ring of Frost. Hold on. No health! He's trying to zap him! Hold on! He's literally trying to zap him from a distance! Not enough damage! Oh my god, that was so close! He tried to tase him from a mile away! Okay, touching that? Yeah, not happening, Ice Block. Ignis does get himself a little bit of recovery. The stealth bar is slowly recovering, very slowly. No, touching that doesn't matter. Oh my god, he got so low on health. That was wild. Rip Bro is gonna be up next as Azrael trying to see if he can hold on for his team specifically. He's trying to hold the fort for as long as humanly possible as Rip Bro. Trying to see if he can. I don't even know what a Shadowpriest could do against a monk in this situation, honestly. I mean, I feel like if you did get the buffs that they've gotten recently for like all the what's it called, does that not connect? I thought that used to follow people. Does it not connect anymore? Does go for the Nova and Alexiup into a fear. Hold on a second. Rip Bro, if you got them insanity combos there. Hold on a second. Got himself full interruption. Does get hit with the AoE. Stun to follow. More CC. Hold on a second. Got himself full damage. Azrael just tanked up completely the Rip Bro. As long as he doesn't get a trapped on Shadow, as long as he can disperse at some point. At the very least, you may want to disperse this. He's not going to be able to get a lot of healing, but at least he doesn't have to take too much damage into his health bar. I don't know if he's got Fear or anything available. Fear in a couple of seconds, actually. Knock it up in air for a second. Karma to follow. You just got to get a breather. You can't really heal yourself. Mind Blast, that's a very bold move, Cotton. Insanity? Potentially? No, I think it's over. Yeah. Yeah, with that Karma, that is over. That was rough, man. Azrael picking up too, dude. In the most like hard-fought duel versus Ignis in particular, he was literally at 0 health, man. Is Ignis a Blood Oath or a Night Oath? Pretty sure he's a Blood Oath. Pretty sure he's a Blood Oath. Let's get us another one going, boys, yeah? Uno mas. Let me know if team is ready. Another friend comes in. You gonna come in? Yeah. If when someone drops out, your friend can join us. Let me know if team is ready to go again. Let me know if ready. But Judy does have at least a homie that wants to join in on these. What's poppin', man? Hey, I can get you in once we have a free spot, friend. Cool. As soon as Breeze has, lets me know we're good to go. Please no flashbang. No, not gonna do a flashbang or anything. Good mages are a blessing to watch. Yeah, dude, for real. For real. Ignis is a very, very good mage. Another one, is that a feral hero? I was gonna say, if I got him out, that would have been hilarious. That would have been great. We ready? Okay, we'll kill again. Seavark in particular is also really, really good. But also a couple of the homies over, like Yareem over on the beta is a pretty good mage too. Yareem is really good. What's that bang? Was that Aegis? No way. Oh, Age. Oh, hold on. Aegis, like the Frost Mage on NA. Aegis is also another really, really good mage. Aegis is also another really, really good mage. Y'all got my smile here. What's up, MK? Let's do Hook Point. So we got, if we got 2 more people at the very least that want to join these. So if you got anybody dropping out, we do have like fillers that we could swap in if anything. Love the flashbang map. I'm Ignis, by the way. Bob, Ignis, you are a monster. I don't even know why I didn't have you added on Bina before, man. I had to have you added on these, man. You join these from time to time. Super fun to watch, dude. Super, super fun to watch. I can't forget, thanks for the video, sir. Have a good day. Yo, Loic, thank you so much, man. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate you. Appreciate you, my boy. We're gonna main a war within, most likely Rogue. It's looking like Rogue. I am definitely gonna have an ult. And I got a video coming out in a bit of like, it's not necessarily like, so you want to main a Rogue, here's what you should consider, but more or less like, it's gonna go through where rogues are and war within on the beta, and my advice of like how we've been so far. And we'll talk a little bit about like, yeah, I'm a main a Rogue, but I'm going to be extra cautious, and I advise everybody else to be cautious if you plan to main a Rogue in this expansion. It's not starting off like insane or anything like that. So yeah, I got a video on it a little down the line. What's up, Sally? What's up, Bar? How you doing, man? Hope you having a good one. Got ourselves Azrael. First up, my man, I had to play to high damp in the last game. This time around, trying to see if we can avoid it. Oh, that team. Judy immediately going to be his opener with a stun. Got him some full dots. He's going to have to get some kind of CC. Double stun to full burst available as Incap comes out for Azrael. Does silence him. I don't think it locks him out of Karma, does it? He is silenced, though. I don't really know what stops him. There goes the Karma. Judy just going to tank up a little bit. Hold up, Junior just got to tank up, knocks up in the air. He just trying to see if he gets some cast up, trying to see if he can juke out of the guy. Got him some full bear form. But Azrael, you actually have him on the ropes. He doesn't have a kick anymore. Hold on a second. Call of Duty could potentially end this right here. I don't know if he's got cooldowns. Trying to get him, see if he can get himself a proper stun right now. Or he's going to back up instead. Got him some regrowth. He just got to keep Azrael away from him for like a little bit. And then have a proper burst at some point. Try to see if you can avoid him. No stop for Azrael for a second here. Fistafir locking out Drudy. Does get himself a bit of a backup. Looking for a clone. But a bear form goes in for a bit of healing. At the very least, getting interrupted. Not the worst. Got himself full Zuan. Full burst available. Drudy better be very, very careful here. Unless you can just kite him and just like star surge him from a distance. If you can do that, that could also work as well. He got himself Heart of the Wild. Potentially lots of damage reduction here. Lots of healing also. Bash comes out. Trinkets to follow. Interrupted. Ah! For Boomkins, man, the pre-patch has not been so kind. Ignis with a bit of a rematch this time. Trying to give Azrael like a full honor. No, look at that. Just walking at him. Letting him catch up a little bit of health just to make it a little bit more even. A little bit more fair. And hit some of the Brat immediate evocation poly again. Yeah. Full burst available. Touch of the Magi. Azrael does not have a karma for this one. Oh, the barrages. Oh, that was, I mean, he had like no health, right? But that's still 60% DR. That is a lot of damage, dude. Touch of the Magi and barrage damage in particular. Oh, barrage is about to be even stronger too. They give a barrage like better master scaling and better arcade power arcade charges scaling. 126 to 60. That's what I'm saying. That's still a lot of damage. I came from 120 came out of bursting, bro. At least you're not an outlaw rogue. You know what I mean? I'm just saying. Grass is greener on the other side. Just wait up until they give monks even more damage while they end up nerfing Windwalker. Do you see that blue post of everything they got going on? It is wild, man. Frostboss trying to see if he can just live through the barrage of Arcade Ignis. Got himself a ring. Frostboss got himself a big old igloo that he's just hiding out from the Arcane Storm over there. As there's going to be a Ring of Fire. Trying to see if he can avoid it. Trying to find himself a better positional. He's perfectly fine on health, too. And the stomp back. Imagine if the Saphira got it stomped back, man. That'd be wild. Monks will need a root or something. Or a stun, yeah, or a stun. That would be amazing. Dude, people would take a full PvP talent slot just to get himself a Festive Fury stun. People would. It'd be so good. Full silence onto Ignis. It is actually not full. It looks like it was like only half a duration. Eyes block out of the mage either way though. Frostboss got himself full burst available. Big blitz ready to go. Just can't capitalize against the mage. Getting swooped out, but yoinking him back in. Ignis trying to see if he can create himself a bit of a safe spot here. Got himself ultra really early, so he's got himself a great opportunity to reposition, trapping Frostboss, almost trapping Frostboss in a ring of fire. As he's trying to see if he can just what create. Is a ring of fire like a circus thing where lions jump through like rings of fire? Ignis trying to create a circus here, I guess. Yeah, stun does not have an out right now. That's quite a bit of damage Frostboss is getting though. Big a blitz, got himself a trinket. That's going to be reversal for Ignis. But a silence with a full dragon. I don't really know what you can do in this situation. I think for Ignis this might be lights out. Try to go for a poly, interrupted. Oh, the range kick on the Death Knight are kind of brutal. Plus, Death Knight's actually doing quite a lot of damage right now. Quite a lot of damage. The basic of the game is also, I think, a little bit slower. Full bleeds onto the Death Knight though, and Sneak Gatsby trying to see if he can take it down right here. Reapplying those Garrotes. Full stun on the Rogue. Actually, the Blurrits are doing quite a number of damage. Forced to play fully defensive. Frostboss fully bled up, but he's just gonna go for a bit maybe on overcommitting some cooldowns. Not gonna lie, a Lichborn as well as a death coil heal and then a death pack, unless he's just trying to make sure his health is fully topped up, which is possibly what he's trying to go for. But now he's got a full new fresh health bar, and he doesn't have to worry about the bleeds for a second. The Rogue goes in for a gouge, evasion to follow, but the frost damage goes right through and stunned, locked in, and that's going to be full burst. As Frostboss took quite a bit of damage himself, though. He was actually bleeding out. He was just cheat death mechanic. Yep, on to Rip Bro, got himself full fear. This is where he would have loved to have Lichborn to get out of that. Does go for an interrupt on Shadow, but Rip Bro just needs a couple more globals and he'll have him here. He just needs a couple of casts. And I like how we keep getting like, your add-ons are experiencing a lot of issues. I am running 0 add-ons with this. This is just on Blizzard's end at this point. You know what I mean? This is just all on Blizzard's end right now. Ribbo does get interrupted. Frostboss trying to see if he can claw a couple of death strikes here and there. 25% dampening, definitely putting a hamper on it, but he should be able to do it. And actually getting kind of a few procs out of Ribbo. The man's health is getting chipped away little by little. Frostboss with an AMS. Actual Ribbo could be in trouble. Silence to follow. Does he have disperse? He can disperse. Wait, he can. But he may not be able to get out of this scot-free. Frostboss just did a couple more obliterates. One more blood would do it. Does he have Lichborn? He doesn't have Lichborn. Oh no, big grip, death strike, silence to follow, try to see if he got one more strike. One more strike, does get it. The man is literally a machine of just filled with death itself. Death and carnage. Kioska tried to see if he could go for a couple of disengage strats here. Full disarm onto Frostboss, got himself the AMS. Blind onto Kioska, looking to trap him in a block of ice. Feign Death cannot break it though, goes a full stun. Frostboss only wishes he had himself some cooldowns to go with that stun together. But it's going to be a grip. They cannot hold the guy in traps either at all, as Kioska tried to go for a bit of a self-heal here and there. IBF saved for this perfect moment on the stun. Got himself a decent bit of defenses with Dark Pack coming up very soon. Hold on, Death Pack coming back in really soon. Kioska with the defensive, got himself full I don't know if he's got offensives, but he's got himself at least some survivability here. Maybe look at a turtle. There goes the turtle. Frostboss still got himself a death pack in case he wants to. He popped Lichborn to try to convert some of that runic power into self heals with death coils. Got him some mobility. Death and decay, so close. I think the camo would have actually stayed. Full burst out of Kioska. Try to see if he can make it so a big play. AMS to stop a lot of the grenade damage though, but the kill shot should go through. Flank strike, not enough. Frostboss still has a death pack. Well, may need to use it right now. Trick out of Kioska, bust out of that one. There goes the death pack. Just gave him enough health to keep it rolling. Oh, buddy. Yo, Frosty EK, man. Pretty good. Pretty good. They're about to get a whole array of nerfs, but don't worry. Once you get yourself the hero specs of either the Ride of the Apocalypse, where literally Morgraine, Whitemane, Trollbane, and Nazgrim join it, I mean, it's over. It's over. Or if you play the Deathbringer, which has a bit more of a haymaker setup, like your seed stack up for quite a while, that could also do a ton of damage. Especially when the pacing at max level is a lot slower. Let's get us another one going, boys. Yeah, uno más, uno más. Uno más, uno más. That was a lot of fun. I enjoyed that. Let me know if team is ready. We're ready, bro. You got a space in a friend with Fury. Okay. Ready, yeah. If we got free spots, we can get your friends in. Okay, so he is ready. You got 2 friends ready. What does that say? I think we can after this next game. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll switch people around on teams after this next game, okay? After this next game, we'll switch some people around. How did that sound? Did I forget to save one of the? Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, I might have forgotten to save one of the audios. Unfortunate. I'll have to figure something out about it. That's okay. We'll do Black Hold. And then we'll get switch some teams around a little bit. Shuffle us up around a bit. I didn't enjoy that, didn't play. It's all good. That's why we're gonna shuffle people around a little bit. We'll take some people on team Judy and we'll add them to team Saya, and we'll take 2 people on team Saya and we'll throw them over to Judy, right? So we can have like you Cloaky, for example, going over if you wanted to. And whoever else that volunteers. How the hell do you open Eridath Argus? Can you do any Legion shit and have Argus open them? How do you open Argus? Don't you have to do a Legion quest line, like the main story, up until it has you like do the Argus thing? I think you are locked behind like Legion quests, right? I think you have to at least do the intro for the Broken Shore, and that opens up the Broken Shore quest. Okay, yeah, you have to open up the Broken Shore as a hub area, the Eridath area. So wait, you already got to Argus, you just can't get to Eridath? Don't you have to do the story until you can get to that spot? Or am I wrong about that? Quest that starts with Khadgar? I assume it would be Khadgar. Like everything back in Legion started with Khadgar. Which, you know what I mean? Log in and out in a Caribou Arbor quest. Okay, chat is doing a better job explaining all this than me. So did you get to the place to be fair? Well, yeah, maybe. They usually do /roll to find out the order. Switch. I don't know if I've done that. Lexi but the Rip Bro immediately trinket, got himself a fade into a fear as Azrael gets to go first yet again with Rip Bro. Full PI, full burst, big eruption, trying to see if he can close the gap. And if anything, for Azrael, he has to close the gap and rushes into that volley of void. Or he backs up out of there and just chills for a little bit. For Rip Bro, he's got himself. It looks like the Shadow Crash doesn't actually follow people like it used to. It used to be like a homing missile. Not anymore. I don't really know if I like it that much. I feel like it should be a home missile. Mad damage on Rip Bro. Does he live up to his name? Does he go Rip Bro into a full disperse? Actually, if you get him low enough, even through disperse, I think you can still touch death, right? Am I wrong with that? Fear onto Azrael does not have a trinket. So if Rip Bro can set up maybe another stun combo or a silence combo to Azrael before the karma's back up, he might be able to make something happen here. Does go for a full Lexi. Images are available. Zuen not getting used up yet? Full stumble Rip Bro. Does he have a proper setup, however, is the question. The Physic Fear flying in. Void Torrent does get interrupted on the Shadow. Has a Fear coming back up super soon. Knocked up in air for a moment. Needs to find a way to escape this. Fear needs to come out in 3, 2, 1 right now. Because you got Zuen and everything on you. Silence for a second. If you fear, I don't know if you can get a setup. He's super low. Hold on a second. Mind Flay. Oh, the Mind Flay Insanity. He's even reflected and nods back to him, but the Flay Insanity does a lot of damage on someone. And it's about to be giga buffed. Hold on a second. Is it Saya or is it Dolan? Is Dolan? Come on. You should have let Dolan play, dude. Dolan's like, dude, I just want to play the game. I just want to play the game. Honestly, Dolan, if you just want to chill out there, like, to get a better angle, I'm cool with it. Like if you want to get a better angle of the duels, but as long as you're like staying out of the way or whatever, I'm cool with it. Rip Bro, get it slammed completely. Saya, full crusade, everything available. He's just trying to see if he can range him, dude. This is a melee class. If I told you this is a melee class, you would call me a liar. I'm not even kidding. That's a melee class right here. That's a Saya class right here. I like Soul Necromancer look, by the way. He's trying to go for like a very much a robe look. I still think it's probably the best looking Red Riding Hood cosplay I've ever seen, honestly. It's so good. What's up next? This is gonna be Sneaky. It is Sneaky. Got himself an opener onto Saya. Saya does a Bob, bubble, everything available. No Crusade. If you get a full set of dots on the guy with Kingsbane, you're gonna be huge. I don't really know if Sneaky Gatsby is using Kingsbane though. I haven't seen like Kingsbane like animation on anybody at all so far, but the blades are doing work. If anything, does get himself another reset with a shadow mode of this one. They end up burning his trinket really early, so his health is not looking that good, and the holy damage plus the physical. Is he just dead now? He does have Kingsbane. Hold on, he does have Kingsbane, but he's like no health at all. Okay, unfortunate. That was very unfortunate. Wait, did you have cloak and evasion? Huh. Technically, Cloak does block some of Pali's abilities, though not all, because a lot of them did become like Holy Strike. So like if they get blocked by Cloak, they'll just default to like a physical version, because that's what Holy Strike is, mixture of holy and magical. But even if you try to evade some of the stuff that's like, oh, I'm Holy Strike, I'm physical and holy, and it's like, but I'm evading. It's like, okay, well, I'm holy now. You can't evade that. You know what I mean? So I guess there was a little bit of that, like, don't even press anything. I just think you should send something. That was unfortunate. Gonna be full root. Judy trying to see if he can get himself a proper angle versus Saya with a ring or hand of freedom, able to move around plenty. Got himself a quick rebuke. Does not get a weapon for that one. Bear for about for Judy, trying to land himself a proper clone. Saya does not have an out for this one, but the Crusade wing should be coming back very soon. And did end up burning a bubble with regenerating, so he's kind of limited on his self-survivability. Especially if Judy can keep his distance like this and just keep Saya at bay, he could potentially make something happen. The stun lock does give Saya a proper chance. Full final wreck, everything is available. Judy trying to pick up a little bit of health as much as possible. Quick bash onto Saya. Again, if you can just keep him at a distance as much as possible, he might be okay. Cyclone, full clone, allows you to catch up in regrowths, but at 20% dampening. Those regrowths are not really, even before that regrowths, I feel like for Boomkins weren't really all that effective. Not really. Full entangling, I think it's over. Yeah, Pali's stacking up full mastery. Anything that does holy damage, or either judgments and final wrecks in particular, do extra damage because of that mastery. So if you get low and they got the execute on you, it's basically like an execute from a mile away. Again, this is a melee class. Pali's so fun, dude. Pali's so fun. Full wake right now for Saya. Does maybe have Crusade. I don't really know if he's gonna go for a proper Crusade here or not. Chaos got him locked in a big stun, got him some full coordinated assault. That's gonna be shield events available with the Searing Glare, making it much more difficult for Chaos to even be able to respond here. It's actually gonna be able to miss a couple of his attacks back to back. Scatter does wait out for it until later into a charge trap. Hand of freedom. Chaos does get himself full survival with his big defenses available. Saya actually taking a little bit of damage though, trying to create some line of sight. Big explosive. Does he have anything? Layer enhance. He won't be able to stop the damage with a blessing protection or a spell warden. He has to go for lay on hands, but it does put him in a weird spot. Wake up ashes, freezing trap. If Chaos can get himself a proper stun with a couple of grenades onto Saya, I think he may just have him. He just needs to go in there, I think. At some point, he does need to go in before Bob comes back up or anything, but Chaos got no health. And that's a full regenerating for Saya. Uh-oh. Kioska needs a reset right now. He needs that camo, needs it to be clean. No! Wait, how'd you find him? Oh, no. How'd you find him, actually? That was so good. Is Ignis? Ignis is the last one left. Ignis, it's up to you, my guy. He's got maybe Spell Warden. I don't know if he's got Spell Warden, but maybe Spell Warden. He's got Shield of Vengeance. He's got Bubble coming back up in 30 seconds, so he's actually got a lot of stuff going back up. I try to give him like as much. He's trying to give him as much of an auto duel as possible. He's like, yo, are you ready? Are you good? Are you ready? I'm giving you all the time in the world. You want to wait 30 seconds until Bubbles back up? Yeah, Spell Warden. Okay, so he's got himself perfect setup versus Ignis. Actually, this is the best. Actually, I was gonna say earlier, like, would Spell Warden be any good against the Survival Hunter? Because technically they mix of magic and physical. I just wonder if that'll be like 80 worth value. There goes Spell Warden as Ignis trying to see if he can reposition Invis. Just got himself 80 kind of defenses. Using mobility, trying to see if he can maneuver around Saya. He just needs to get himself a proper setup at some point, though. Ring of Frost, does he catch him? If he walks too far enough, he's definitely gonna get caught in that thing, but it does give him some power opportunity around the corner. Quick breath right after Poly to follow him. Does technically have some burst available. I do wonder if he's gonna use the burst now or kind of delay it until everything is available. Actually, if he goes now, with Touch of the Magi, we'll be in a great spot. Just need to get a proper touch over onto the Paladin. Does get hit with a stun. For Saya, that's an opportunity to get some damage going. Eyes block out of Ignis. Does Ignis play Shimmer? Or does he play normal Blink? I'm actually now trying to figure out which one he's playing. Either a proper Shimmer or a proper Blink into a full... That's silence. I was about to say silence. Blind onto Ignis. The guy has to kind of delay a lot of his bursts, though. He got himself the Altar, trying to see if he can make some kind of a play. He's playing Shimmer? Okay. Yeah. I normally in most cases I've seen mages play Blink just to get out of stuns, but Shimmer still has a bit of that play to it as well, depending on the build that you're running. Bubble out for Saya. I think it's just over, right? Unless Ignis has a ace up his sleeve? No. The Red Riding Hood wins. The Red Riding Hood literally wins. Oh my. That is balance for you. There was a whack hammer of righteousness there. And Cloaky? Alright, Saya. We gotta go again, dude. We gotta go again. Uno más. Alright. You guys did say you wanted to switch out the groups a little bit though, right? So who would want to swap out for groups? Because we can do it. We can make it happen. I just need to be like, it needs to be coordinated and organized. What I could do is I could join like team what am I trying to say? Team Judy, and take some of you guys into that team or whatever. 2 hours for the games a month. Thank you so much, my guy. I appreciate you. So that is actually somebody who's going to be dropping. So we got a spot done. Got a spot open in your team to invite a friend. Also, wanna swap teams around a bit to send to team Saya and they send to your way. Cool. I'm cool with anything. Do what you guys want to do with me. Okay, so I'll see if Nick would be down or Judy would be down to do some switcheroos for teams. Nice. Oh yeah, achievements are account wide. I forgot about that. Are we ready? Waiting for Az to log rogue. Okay, cool. Then we do some switches. Beautiful. Beautiful. Neat. 95 now. Yeah, I'm so behind, dude. I'm like in the 65 angle or something. Yeah, we could swap. Invite. Invite. I will take care of group swaps. Beautiful. So we are gonna do some switcheroo, by the way. Put the DK and Pal against each other. I do want to do that, man. See two gods fight. We could totally make it happen. I could totally make it happen. So yeah, we'll just take volunteers. Can whisper Holy Saya. I'll get you in the group in a bit here. As I'll get you in the group. Invite. I can get Az in your. Or what we could do is send Az to Team Judy. We could do this. We'll send Cloaky and Az to Team Judy. And we'll take two people from Team Judy onto Team Saya. That could also work too. So I will get you in a group in a second. We'll probably just send you to Team Judy. Can I just suggest invite myself into the group? Is that a thing? Nick, I could do request. I can do a request. So I need him to invite me then. Although when we were in quest. Okay, that could work too. That could work too. Wallen, yeah. We gotta get you a game here, Cloaky, dude. We gotta get you a game here, dude. Imagine if we were just sitting here like, okay, Cloaky just came in to watch from basically spectator mode from within the team. You're like a cameraman on your end. Imagine. Hey guys, so what'd you do for the last 2 hours? I played WoW. I've got to play WoW for 2 hours. I kind of just stood there, but it was really fun. It was cool. I got the best camera though. True. That is how we used to do these duels too. I'd be participating, but I'd like roam around and try to get like a close up or whatever. It was jank. Invite. Here we go. I'm trying to make sure Judy send me an invite and we'll get you boys in. Do you have I do. I will probably send them to Team Judy in our swaps. No worries. Yeah. Essentially with as we'll have him as the volunteer to Team Judy, just because he's already out of the group, and I'll just let him join it whenever Judy sends me an invite. Nightborn. I actually got the name Nightborn. Nightyborn. Oh, that's a hell of a set. I do like seeing more Nightborn though. That is really cool. Okay, pass lead plus. Any volunteers to swap over to the other group? We mixing things up a bit, boys. I'm sorry. All good, all good. All good, all good. As you know where to find me in groups, so join the group. Also, Drudy, if you want to join this group too, you could bounce out of Saya's group, and you could join here. I'll swap. Okay. Okay. I will get you in that group. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I can swap if you want. To you. It's whoever volunteers. So Frostboss did say he could. You could swap if you want. Okay, yeah, we'll do this. We'll swap Az and we'll swap Cloaky, right? We'll swap Az and Cloaky. Where's Az? Azrael. Here we go. I got you invited. Cool. So the Rogue is gonna be swapping over to the other team, Sneaky Gatsby. And we'll get Cloaky. Let me know when you're out of the group. We'll get you in this one. And we'll keep Frostboss over in Team Sire for now, just because we can have the Pally and the Death that duel each other at some point. Plus, each team was gonna have a Pally. And I'll get Sneaky Gatsby over in Team Breezaz. And I will free to invite. Beautiful. Okay. So I will have your okay. I have your name in my whispers now to swap you over. So we need Uno Mas, one more person who wants to switch over. Who else will serve? Who else wants to swap over to the other team? We could have maybe like a Kiosk switch or something, right? That could also work. Sweet, I'll leave. Okay. I will invite in a second once we get second person tearing. One sec. I will in a moment. Kiosk, wanna swap? Let's see if Kiosk wants to swap over. That's easy because I have Kiosk added. I can have him join Team Breezaz easily. I'll go. Okay. Sounds good. I got your name down so I can invite you over. Cool. Okay, this team is set. Okay, this team is set. Don't go anywhere. Beautiful. I'm gonna delist. I'm gonna make you lead. Don't go anywhere. You guys got a group. You're all good. Okay, cool. Invite. So I'm gonna get Sneaky Gatsby in. I'm gonna get Rip Bro in, and then we'll be good to go. It's low blow. Trying different spec. Haha. All good. Hell yeah. Alrighty, pass me lead, and I'll invite them really quickly. Hopefully, I'll be able to invite him very, very quickly. So Sneaky Gatsby, invite. Target is unfriendly. Is it also going to be unfriendly? Okay. So I'll have a group listed under Sneaky Gatsby and Ribro. Could you guys look up for a group called 5V5 1V1 DUELS under Molten Core? Like a raid group. I have a group listed under Molten Core in raid. If you can find us. Ali Horde invites are hard. Yeah, Ali Horde invites are hard. I listed the group under Molten Core. Yeah, I see there's a DK, but I'm gonna get those guys real quick, and then we can get Yarech in as well whenever we get a spot. I just want to make sure we're switching over. If you can sign up, that would be sweet. Cross faction invites are weird. So I got Sneaky though, but hopefully this guy will be able to find us. Rip bro, beautiful. Is he healer? Okay, hopefully he's actually DPS, right? Or is he just signed up as a healer? Okay, he's a shadow. Good. We can get the DK next time though. We can do that. Alrighty, cool. We're set. We're good to go. We'll get more games going. We'll get more games in on these. Invite, spectator, match, Breezaz, and Nick. Papa. What arena do we go? What arena do we throw you guys into? Dalaran Duels. The upcoming nerfs are monks are ridiculous. I don't understand why Blizzard hates monks so much. I think they're mostly for like max level nerfs more than anything. But look, they're weird too, right? I don't disagree. They're like nerfing a bunch of abilities by 8% across the board. Pally's got the same thing. Red Pally got the same treatment too. But then they're buffing a bunch of their talents. So it's like you're getting nerfed from base abilities, but your talents are giving a bigger buff now. It's like the monk community was not worried. They were like, yeah, it's just tuning. It really means nothing. Like all this tuning stuff, it doesn't mean anything. We're fine. So if they're saying they're fine, I'll refer to their statement. You know what I mean? If they're not freaking out, that's probably a good thing. But yeah, it was a weird one. It is definitely like, what the hell are you doing? What is this supposed to be? 8% nerf, but then a bunch of talents buffing stuff back up. Like, almost makes you think it's like a leveling nerf, right? It's like, but how does that make sense? It's like, well, you don't get all the talents until you reach a certain level. So maybe like they wanted to make sure among scale in levels. I really don't know. I have no idea, man. Math is weird. Sure. Switch. Blizzard math is even weirder. That is very, very true. Frost Boss for the team 1 right to go. I love his little donkey mount. It looks so good. It's not little. It's actually massive, ginormous. It's a steed. Going out into the battle. We got some Rip Bro versus Kiosco. Did a bit of a switcheroo, some names here and there. On fourth. Oh, maybe, Cloaky. You gotta get better dice. You gotta get not the loading dice. No, seriously, that is luck though. I'm not even joking. When I said like, hey, I got to play quote unquote WoW for 2 hours, I think it might actually become real. I think it might have been a curse. I think my words were a little curse. I don't know how it happened. Stunned by Kiosco. Rip Bro. There's going to be in a bit of a weird spot. Being the Shadow Priest, you don't have a lot of mobility. So you have to deal against so many classes. Rigged. Exactly. So many other classes that have so much more mobility than you. So you have to be very, very careful. You have to find a way to kind of coax him over to you, line up a good CC, stomp out and do as much damage in a very short window. And this doesn't actually change too much besides in pre-patch, but it also doesn't change too much when it comes to the beta. And we've had like Jags go in and join in as a priest over on the beta duels last week, and the guy pops off, but like, man, the mobility of a monk is like, mobility of a priest is just not existent. Technically has better mobility. Try to go for a fear, doesn't quite connect with Kiosco. Kiosco does end up kind of backing up out of there completely. Got him some max range, full dots are in, range damage on Rip Bro with a binding shot right around the corner. Harpoons right as he goes for a stun. There goes a proper lockdown of the Hunter. Scatter to follow right after him. Got him some potentially decent damage, but maybe look at our disperse potential right now. He's got some damage, he's got some healing available. Rip Bro's health is not really doing that good right now. Does get knocked super far away as he finally got himself proper burst available. Fear back up, and oh, hold on. Literally, I don't blame the disperse at all. I don't blame the disperse at all. I don't blame the disperse at all one bit. That is just like panic. Panic in his eyes and panic everywhere, man. I don't blame it at all. That is so much damage to deal with. The entire time it feels like as a priest, you're just kind of like, all right, I am the one who has to jump through all of these class hoops to get through a win. I know these other classes are the ones setting up all these barricades and all these barriers and everything. Binding shot immediately freezing trap if he walks forward. I wouldn't be surprised if it was another trap on the other side too. As Kiosco does get himself, at the very least, Kiosco himself is taking a bit of damage though, so as long as he can get some dots on the guy, and maybe a couple of DPs around the corner, you might be able to get him some consistent damage, because look, that constant void pulses are hurting him, but immediately a tar trap could just stop a priest in his path completely, unless you randomly just fade a CC. That's about all you can do. That's just guessing. And that's just guessing. We'd rather fade like a stun or something or anything. Trinket out of Kiosco does get the dots, I think, on the Kiosco. No, looks like you do dot him. Hold on, I need to check out the Shadow Crash, because there needs to be more of like a homing missile, but I still think it applies dots to like your primary target potentially, unless I'm wrong on that completely. As Rip Bro trying to see if he can get around these boxes. Kiosco does have yet another binding shot ready to go. Just got the damage that you can just kind of poke around the corner, peel away, and just keep peeling away the defenses of Rip Bro little by little. At the very least, you do have the pet dotted. So if you can get both the pets as well as Kiosco dotted, attack the pet, the damage will cleave onto Kiosco, and maybe, just maybe, you can cleave him down. Actually, you probably don't even talented to cleave in PvP, do you? I guess you don't have to talented to it, do you? Never mind. Forget everything I said. That it doesn't really matter that much. Oh no, dude. As Kiosco got himself a fantastic setup. Rip Bro still could not get past these boxes, man. It is the worst spot to be. Does catch him in the stun, but he kind of peeled back behind the box real quick fear. Kioska does not have a trinket, does not have any outs whatsoever. That's going to be potentially full burst. Does get hit with one of the horrify effects. Trinket out for Rimbro. Got himself full silence. As long as you don't move, you might be okay. Does get himself some down, but at least Kioska's taking some modicum of damage here and there. Cannot go for many bandages too long. He's still dotted and rotted, and that's going to be a knockback trap onto the Shadow Priest. Does still get himself a couple of instant casts here and there onto Kioska's. Kioska's the one trying to see if he can get around the pillar and get a couple of those Mongoose bites from a distance. But for Rimbro, man, this is just not a great spot to be in. Fear coming back up very, very soon. Stun coming back up very, very soon. He just needs to catch Kioska away from any of the boxes, and he might be okay. He's not in a great spot, though. Maybe look at his first potentially here. A kill shot. Ooh, interesting. Now, normally we have a rule against Void Shift where it's like, we don't really feel like priests need that extra sort of healing in order to survive a duel. But I'll allow it, actually. It's pre-patch. It's a bit of a Wild West. I will allow it. I do want to see if that's what helps him get the win. That's what helps him get the win at this point. But the dampening is getting the highest here. That's the thing when it comes to slow duels like these. Dampening is going to get kind of high, too. A 25% dampening. Kioska wants to make sure he's playing it super safe. I think he's trying to make sure he doesn't send too many cooldowns into the Shadow Priest and just try to see if it can avoid him as best as possible. And he got himself stunned. Potentially Trinket to follow for Kioska. Does get himself the normal heal and Rachel back out. And he does get himself plenty of charge damage. Actually, hold on. Quick fear. If Rimbro gets himself a proper setup here, potentially Kioska is trying to see if he can commit some damage into a full silence. Does take a bit of damage. Binding shot. As long as you don't move, you'll be okay. You just got to really juke out the kicks into a full turtle. Does still take damage from the tentacles even through the turtle. Busts out of that turtle very quickly. Rimbro with the disperse. As Kioska goes behind the pillar really quickly. For Rimbro, if he can somehow fade a trap, run in, get a quick fear onto Kioska, fully load him up with dots, a big PI on top of it, I think he might be able to make something happen. Full camo. Yeah, unless you just randomly Shadow Crash him and you can't even target anymore. Because you got like the homing missile Shadow Crash, not the actual ground Shadow Crash. Yeah, it's a full reset. That's a full reset. That is rough. As Kioska does go in for a couple of grenades here and there. Stun by a rip. Trying to see if he can get himself the horror. Does catch Kioska as he goes mid-disengage. Kioska's got a limit on his defenses though, by the way. Hold on. Stun. Trying to see if he can shred the channel real quickly. He's still taking quite a bit of damage. If you got a good fade. Hold on. If you got the good fade for the freezing trap and the quick fear, you might be able to make some. Oh, you kind of got to guess what it's going to be here, man. The LS game is getting rough to watch. There's quite a bit of LS though, but then again, that is part of WoW gameplay, isn't it? LOS is a pretty big aspect of PvP in general. Rimbro does get himself a fear, but not enough dust that you can really put up with the Kioska to make it hurt afterwards. Does get interrupted really quickly. The guy got himself the Darker and Rachel, so at least you can remove some of the dots from Kioska. But yeah. why am I so feeling got nerfed? For which class though, huh? For which class? For which one? Actually, there's quite a few nerfs here and there. Stun onto Kioska. Does get himself the explosive into a grenade taken him out. That is rough, man. That is rough. Dampening getting kind of high too. Is it Koopa next? No, it's not Koopa next. It's Sneaky. Sneaky trying to see if he can get some dots out onto Kioska. A bit of dot versus dot gameplay this time around. Scatter comes out for Kioska. Flare down for the Rogue, trying to see if he can get around him with the manic bandages into immediate disarm before the Rogue can get himself a proper setup. Smoke bomb for a second. If he builds some call points off the bed, does get himself stunned with the Shadow Step. Not much you can do with a binding shot though, honestly. With more grenades, more explosives getting shot out by Kioska. Flare down so the Rogue does not get himself a proper reset whatsoever. Still get himself a cheap shot either way. Death Mark is in, unless you got manic bandages to remove the Death Mark. Does remove it. So for the Rogue, that's actually quite a lot of his damage kind of gone out of the window into an exploding shot or explosive trap, knocking the Rogue back off of that scatter. That is going to be a little bit rough into a tar trap around the corner. Kioska trying to be very careful here. Very careful versus the Rogue. A good portion of the Rogue's damage gone, but still a single stun can set you up in a bad spot. He's got 20 seconds on a proper stun. Binding shot may be coming back up potentially sooner than that. Freezing trap, but as long as you keep the Rogue in combat or at least out of stealth, you might be okay. Try to make sure the better sentence of the Rogue is at least kept in combat so you can get out of a binding shot. Potentially can give you a good go. Rogue trading with a blind. And now if you go to stun the Rogue, it is going to be very DR'd. Harpoon does not quite connect with him. I think still roots him. Vanish to follow on the stun flare immediately to get him out of that Vanish. Scatter to follow. You gotta make some damage happen right now. The Rogue taking a few hits here and there. Gouge for just a second. Unless the Rogue goes in for a proper stun right now. If the Rogue has a proper stun, just stun for a second. Kill shots to follow. Got himself a bit of defensive. Sneaky got himself an evasion. He just needs a little bit of more healing. And a proper kidney shot will do it. Just needs one good hit. He's trying to counter every single one of his Vanish resets. Kidney shot finally gets him, but I think it's over, right? Cheat death? He still has cheat death technically. Yeah. Oh no, dude. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, that's over. Yeah. That was rough. That was rough for the Rogue. Body shot onto the Feral Druid doesn't even break it immediately, actually. Wait, what? Huh? What is the sliding action you got going on? Kiosko trying to see if he can get away from the Feral Druid. The guy's just sliding around. Oh no, he's drifting. Oh, he's so drifting. Dude, look at him, he's drifting. What is happening? He's riding through the slick oil and he starts to drift. Kiosko looking to pick up as much health as humanly possible, man. Trying to catch up as much healing as he can. Freezing trap, waiting for the Feral to charge trap. Everything is available. As he got himself a full camo, he needs a reset. Still bleeds either on the pet or on him. So the camo doesn't really get a lot of value. Seriously, what is happening right now? Druid movement is busted again. He's literally teleporting around everywhere. Is it actually? It's teleporting for you guys? Because for me, he's actually in like a decent spot. But he's definitely like doing some drifting here. He's definitely doing some drifts over here. But like, I can track him. I can track him really, really well. So that stuff starts teleporting on me on either EU or NA, but it's actually okay. Barks it up for the Druid. Getting kind of low. Trying to go for big bites on the Kiosko. Hold on, Kiosko. Trying to see if he can end it right now. Wait a second. Oh! Kiosko does get the kill there. I honestly thought the bleeds of the Druid were going to be enough. I thought it was honestly over. Kiosko's been going to do these for quite a while, man. Just going for quite a lot of reasons, but man, it does get another one. Who's up next? Is it Frost? Or is it Saya? One of those are going to take him. I think it is Frost Boss. He's trying to give him as much of an honorable match as possible. Full camo. Got himself as much healing as possible. I appreciate something like that, dude. Michael Jackson possessing him? I don't know. Honestly, there are some bugs that happen in the game where it's like Druid drifting like this. I don't necessarily hate them, right? When it's like super disruptive, that's pretty bad. But I guess like a drifting Druid could also be a little like difficult to track to, because you're thinking he's looking in one direction, but he's moving in the other, and that could be pretty confusing on its own. Trinket out of Kiosko goes in for a scatter shot, immediate Trinket out of Frostbust, does get disarmed, but still got a yoink Kiosko back in. AMS keeping him plenty moving without the freezing trap stopping him. Does go for a silence out of Kiosko. I think the silence actually does stop some of the Hunter's damage. Big obliterate to follow. Does go for the turtle shell immediately. Kiosko under a ton of pressure. Played out the longer game though. He does give him a couple of wins, but it's 65% dampening. It is becoming a lot harder to keep yourself alive. Full stun by Frost Boss. Trying to see if he can just waddle away. Body shot as Frost Boss does activate Remorseless Winter. Try to see if you can get a Remorseless Winter next to Kiosko. If we can just activate Winter, give the guy a hug, hang out next to him long enough, you can just encase him in a block of ice and then take him out very quickly. Scatter by Kiosko. Frostball's mad grip back towards the Phyllis. Kiosko trying to find a way to break free of this Death Knight. Finally, there goes some distance created where the high explosive trap just setting the little man flying. But he got himself full grip, full silence, big up blitz. I think it's over, right? Is he even dots in the mind? Hold on. Is he alive? Is he okay? He's barely okay. He's barely hanging in. He's trying. He's barely okay. He's barely hanging in. One more blip would do it. Stun. Frostboss at this point is just walking. He's just walking. Trying to see if he can cut across behind the fountain or behind the waterfall. The sewer fall, I guess. Stun. Frostboss does not sit that one long at all though. Kiosko, I don't know how you're going to make it out of this one alive. I think it just might be over. I think he's just trying to find the inevitable. Charge trap yet again. Frostboss does go burning the no betrayal to break out of the root. Break out of the movement impairing effects. First aid for Kiosko. He's casted the first aid a couple times. Scatter. At some point, Frostboss should be able to get him though, right? At this point, I would be very surprised. It's a matter of time. Death Knights are not known for the mobility. They're not known for the mobility, but Kiosko has only so many tools he can use in order to get away. Death indicates from behind the pillar is also going to hurt him quite a bit as well. And he's actually focusing on the pet for quite a bit. If you can take out the pet, that's a stun that Kiosko would just not have. Freezing traps around the corner. If you go in with an AMS and just charge in, he might not be able to stop you. Hold on. Or letting the pet die so you can get a camo, but doesn't get a camo grip. Oh, I was gonna dude, this is what I meant. Like, it's just a matter of time. All right, Frost Boss. 77% dampening. You ain't healing nothing right now. You gotta find a way to fight through everybody, man. Druidy does not get himself a proper stun. Does drop Dome immediately. IBF out of Frost Boss. Trying to see if he can max damage into Druidy. Does get hit with a silence while he's standing under a solar beam. Into quick CC onto Druidy. Druidy does go for a trinket. Trying to get a couple of rats here and there. Frostboss has a little bit of help to work with. Maybe a grip. Get cheat death. That's going to be a stun for Druidy. Looking for a cyclone. Frostboss just trying to see if he can stay aggressive. Deathback barely gives him any help to work with. Oh, but does get the kill though. My God. This man is an absolute murder machine, man. With Yoo-Hoo trying to see if he can charge in at him as a Fury Warrior. Frostboss given no help whatsoever. Maybe he can get a stun. Maybe he can get some damage in, but it's going to be rough, dude. Stun for stun, tit for tat, both of them wait for one another. As Frostboss actually getting himself a bit of decent damage, I don't know he's gonna live this. There's just no shot, dude. There's just no way that's high dampening. Messiah immediately get himself a proc of wings. Bubble immediately versus you. Does shatter the throw. Hold on, but does go down either way. The Dalaran finally gets a proper chance to play. Now that we got it to super high dampening, now everybody's getting super aggressive because there's no other option. You have to get aggressive. There's no other chance. This is going to be Saya. Full Crusade available. Dalaran just trying to see if he can slam right through him. Got him some full damage as well. Also Crusade. Bubble out for Dalaran. Saya does not have an immunity for this one. So Dalaran got himself an advantage. Trying to see if he can just chase after him. One more hit. Oh, it does take it. At the end of the day, when it gets that close, man, it's down to immunity. Kiosco, long game, but hell of a game. Plenty of damage for this man. We're going again, Cloaky. We're going again, dude. We have to go again, man. Yeah, I don't count that either, honestly. Let's get one more going, boys. Yeah, uno más, uno más, uno más. Druidy as well as Saya. Let me know when you guys' teams are ready, or if you need more. You could always get a body or two, yeah? But let me know if you guys are ready. And we'll go again. That was fun. Oh, I feel like it was slow, but then it got really, really fun at the end. You know what I mean? Let me know if ready. Let me know if ready, friend. Let me know if team is ready. Saya missing one? Oh, missing two. Okay. Saya missing two is actually not great. We got 2 spots. If you guys want to join in, well, welcome to him. We got 2 spots if you want to join in. Ready? Okay. Okay. Other team needs a second. Here we go. Arthur, get him in here. I got a spot if your friend wants to join us. My boy Arthur is in on these. Love it. Love it. People who give honorable duels like kings and queens, honestly, man, they're our treasure. They are a treasure. If you are, especially if, let's say, it's a duel that's like, oh, this is my worst matchup. I probably am not going to win it, but I'm going to give the other person a proper shot. I'm going to give him a chance here. I'm going to let him recover fully. We got a group. We're good. We're full now. We're gaming. Okay, beautiful. We got a full team ready to go gaming. I'm gonna hope that this guy knows how duels go. But yeah. Okay, we are gaming, boys. If you are... I'm gonna assume... I was about to write up, like, if you're new. But I think the DK knows how to... I think the DK knows what's up. I think he probably knows. I'm gonna assume. We'll see. Saya lead. We are not queued. Beautiful. All right, we queue up into. I need an arena. Lordaeron. Lordaeron is a decent map. I do want to do some bigger maps from time to time. We should do 12-run at some point, dude. We haven't done a 12-run in so long, and we used to do arenas like 12-run a lot back in like the. When we first started doing these duels way back in the day, you know? It's just too big of a map. It's just really big, you know? Repatch. Here we go. Also, I don't know if you guys, some of you might have known this update before, or if you were here for a couple of last streams, but recently I messed up my foot really, really bad. Like, it hurts to walk. It's feeling a little bit better, but it's like swollen still. So I'm like hobbling around all day, dude. I did not realize how much walking I do. As somebody who does WoW video stuff and streams for a living, I didn't realize how much just walking around I do in my own house. It is wild. Second, let's go. Oh, hold on. Now the person that's ahead of you just cannot go for a 1v5, right? That's all. Switch. They just can't go for a 1v5, right? Is it Koopa? Gotta be Koopa first up. Imagine if Koopa now goes for a 1v5. When Dalaran's like, dude, I finally can be able to play. I'm going second. Hope we do something at least. I think you will. Gonna be, what's your name? OP Rec? I'm gonna call him OP Rec, dude. I'm gonna call him Rec. Because there's the words, or is it Rook? I'm gonna call him Rec. I'm not really sure how to get his name right. I'm getting it wrong. But full dots are in by Koopa. Rec, trying to see if he can survive it. IBF made it to come out here. He just gotta make sure his health doesn't get so low. Got himself a Lichboard in his helping him live. Death strikes are available, but the bigger road, death back last second to escape the inevitable demise, and a blind out of Koopa does free the Death Knight off of bleeds. That is an aggressive rogue, but also an aggressive Death Knight with his defenses. IBF may still go down. Hold on a second. Koopa trying to end it. Oh! It actually got so close. Oh, your set is so good. The shoulders are so good. Oh, with the quick sap and the rib, bro. Are you still dotted, Koopa? Oh my goodness. Oh, you're not. Are you safe? Oh man, Rip Bro almost came in and just absolutely swept it for Koopa. He's gonna have to play it super slow, super steady. Got himself at least one vanish. Had to use one vanish because the and a shadow meld. But for Rip Bro, Eyes not gonna be up for a second here. Koopa needs a couple of CP codes, man. Eyes are back up and available. He's literally sleeping. He's camping. Camping in a game mode. If anything, if Rip Bro is careful. Wait, are you got food? Or is that just sippy cup? That is just sippy cup. Hold on. If Ribro is careful, should we be able to see the rogue? He more or less had an idea where the rogue was, but him laying down actually does make it much harder to see, doesn't it? It actually does make it harder to see. With a quick shift, got himself full dot scoop and try to see if he can play it safe. I don't think he's going to be able to have a proper go until Deathmark or Kingsbane are available. Stun right now by Ribro. Gouge for a second. By the way, they're increasing the cooldown of Gouging a bit. Also, they're increasing the cooldown of Kitten Shot in a bit. It's just like the wildest change for rogues. It is kind of crazy. Never realize until it's hindered, like breathing through your nose. True. Rogues are about to feel hindered. Kitten Shot's been a 30-second cooldown over 20-second cooldown. Yeah, but I feel you, Gilded. I feel you on that too. It's gonna be a Ribro shedding all of those dots from Koopa, trying to have himself a proper big go. Stun. Does not have a stun for this one. Vanish. Oh, but does walk into one of the. Wait, he's still in stealth. Oh, he's still in stealth. That is crazy. He does end up walking into one of those void eruptions, but with him vanishing, he does technically get an enhanced version of stealth, so even if he gets hit by a CC, he still retains stealth for a little bit there. But the dot damage, though, he just needed to have himself full death mark going, full bleeds, and as soon as your health is below 10%, you may just pop like a balloon, man. You may just pop like a balloon. Is it going to be Saya? It is Saya next, though. Saya hanging out by the eye. Koopa just sent in the death mark. Maybe Koopa can have himself a proper go versus Saya with just a Kingsbane. Maybe, but you need to stay super aggressive on Saya. That or get some range and start chucking knives to reapply your poisons over and over and over. That's like the only way you're really going to be able to get any big damage out of this stuff. But for Saya, hanging out by the eye, you know that if Koopa opens up on you, that's going to be pick up the it's going to be a bop, pick up the eye, pop cooldowns, the rogue can't go anywhere, and blossom. Koopa leaves, Koopa kills while laid down on the job. True. Dude, as a rogue, you have to play sometimes like super like careful, man. Assassin Rogue is the play right now for pre-patch, up until the buffs come in, and maybe like Sub and Outlaw will be even a little bit more competitive, right? Because 20% damage buff on our cross abilities, plus 10% on Sunstrike, Pistol Shot, 8% on Killing Speed, right? It's like there's no shot with all these, like 30% ability buffs, right? It's like, if that is not enough to get a class going, like, it's over, boys. It's over. Koopa does get himself an opener. No King's Bane on Saya yet. Does go for a quick blind. Koopa does have a defensive Cloak of Shadows. Potentially could be an opportunity here for him to get a proper go. Eyes are picked up by Saya. Could press a Blessing of Protection if you wanted to shield the Vengeance. And Koopa gets hammered in a stun. Quick blind. Try to see if he can bounce out of there. Did get a Trinket out of Saya really early. And that is full Crusade. So if you can somehow avoid him and catch a resell. Oh, he's blinking all over the place. I can't even tell where he's at. Koopa kind of limited what he can do. Cheap shot, trying to see if he can bounce out of there. Shadow Melt is available. Could use Melt. He's going to melt, but he's dotted something. Somebody's still dotted him. Sap on the Saya. If the dot falls off before he can get himself another reset, he might be okay. Wreck around the corner could just get him out in the open. Does get himself a reset, so he has himself a proper opener. But Asaya has a bubble and a bop. So if you go in for a full burst, he can just break out of it immediately. So for Koopa, it's probably going to be one of the slonger games again. Yeah, it's literally sleeping on the job. Eyes picked up by Saya. I think for Saya, he has to get aggressive. Because Koopa is going to have to probably cheese this out little by little. Death Pact is available. Everything is available. Sap around the corner. Maybe you have a go. It's just without a Trinket, without a Cloak of Shadows, you just don't have an assurance as a rogue whatsoever. It's a tough situation to be in. Right now, if Saya makes a misplay, then Koopa can punish him. But if Saya does not make a misplay, Koopa just doesn't really have like a... I think if he just goes right now with Saya, he just going into the Wolf's Den. Cries it over here like, yeah. Dampening is gonna get kind of high. It is a rogue game. What do you expect? I feel like every time a rogue plays, it's always going to be a higher dampening game. Stunned immediately. Saya, at the very least, doesn't have full Crusade Wings, but does have a full blind into Koopa. Goes in for a quick vanish. Potentially, maybe could still have himself a go. Saya did pick up the eyes by the looks of it to get Koopa out the open. Full Deathmark is in. Immediate bubble. Like you expected the bubble instantly. Tries to give himself a Shadow Step. I think it's just override Gouge. This is why a rogue would play it safe, man. This is why a rogue would play it safe. Holy, your health bar. It just not existed. It just vanished. A cloak. That's all you can do. Oh, it just doesn't even matter. That's what I'm saying. Like, he actually used Cloak of Shadows to dodge physical attacks, remove magic attacks, but a lot of the Pally damage is Holy Strike, so it's like physical and magical. Oh, you have a Cloak? Yeah, I feel like a physical attack. Oh, you have evasion? I feel like a magical attack. He just bypasses defensives depending what you got. Dalaran, though, does get himself a proper chance to properly play here with this Silver Glare. He can blink around me so I can land kidneys. Yeah. That does happen sometimes, though. You guys have seen it also as well. For Saya, dude, I've seen him blink it all over the place. That does make it a little bit hard to really, like, track him or whatever. This Dalaran taking quite a few hits. Maybe looking at a Bubble Bob actually been used for Dalaran already. Saya, try to see, does he have a spell warded? Anything? Oh, no, Dalaran does take it. But Dalaran's a little bit behind on health. 26% dampening. And it's one Paladin into the next, though, with Athman, the boy. The man, the myth, the legend. Up next. Oh, no, it's just super high dampening. I don't think there's a way. There's definitely a will, but I don't think there's a way. Yeah. Plus, he's got the Lego that's been burning the entire time. That is rough, man. Lag macro back? I don't think it's a lag macro. I think it's just servers. I don't think it's a lag macro. I think it just literally realms the servers, man. I know. We're going to get after this, man. You're going to get a proper chance here. That magic bomb was a misclick. All good, my man. All good. This Kioska does try to get a bit of an honor match versus Atha. Atha just sent in a Crusade, I think. Pretty sure you sent in a Crusade there. But Kioska should have at least a kind of a sort of evenish match. Did you try to binding shot him and it just missed? Or what happened? Or was he just DR'd fully? Stun onto Atha, disarm to follow. Try to see if he can bail out of there. Maybe looking at a bubble here. Try to see if he can get himself out of the situation. Shield of Maiden's barely holding on strong for a single explosive. That is a wall together with a bubble though, isn't it? Is that a wall? That might have been a wall. I'm not sure. I'm trying to track it. No, I think it just was a bubble. Or maybe it was a wall coming off of a bubble with a Shield of Vengeance wall into a bubble. One of those two, honestly. It's done onto Kioska, but the explosive just keeps ripping down to the Athament and the kill shot. Oh, barely survives it though. Hold on a second. He does end up living it just a little bit. Oh, I think it's over, right? Yeah. Once he gets the explosive, it's over. With Sneaky Gatsby trying to see if he can get himself a gun. This blinking. So the blinking, I don't really know exactly what caused it, but sometimes like I always thought it was on my end that I see blinking. I didn't know you guys also see people blinking around all over the place. The way I assume it is the game Usually it's when somebody trying to use some mobility ability as a class and they move way too fast, and the server tries to communicate where the character is on your screen, but it keeps guesstimating, not giving you an accurate info until it like syncs again, right? So it's like a bit of a desync that happens on certain abilities. I noticed it happens on EU more than NA. It happens on NA a little bit here and there, but I did notice it whenever we do duels. At least for me, it does seem to happen on EU more than NA, which is why I thought it was just me. I didn't realize you guys saw it too in-game as well. Full burst out of Sneaky, trying to see if he can get himself a proper go. But them grenades though, oh my god, Kiosko ate his Wheaties today. Every one of those grenades were just chunking the rogue's health bar, bit by bit. By the way, Koopa, very well played. Very well played. Let's get us another one going, boys. Yeah, uno más, uno más, uno más. Uno más, uno más. One more. One more. I'm actually enjoying this a lot. This is fun. Saya lost a guy? Okay. We lost the Death Knight, I think, yeah. Okay. We're gonna need one more. Otherwise, we'll be good to go. We need uno más. If you guys want to join us, group assisted, find us under Molten Core. We need one more and we'll be set. Well, I said that. I still am sad that I might have missed out the first duel of the night. I don't think I saved the audio for that one. Koopa offline. Is Koopa swapping or is he just offline? He might just be swapping. Let me know if team is ready. I'm assuming it's not ready since Koopa is offline, but maybe Koopa is swapping another character. Or maybe Koopa is done? I'm not really sure. Oh, he said anyway, gotta go. Oh, okay. Thank you so much, my guy, for coming in. One left, all good. So we'll need two more then. We'll need one for each team. Got it. I didn't read. Yeah, you're good, Koopa. You're good. Yeah, all good. I just don't know how to read. That's my B. Appreciate you for popping him in. We're maybe gonna be doing more next week. I don't know if you want to join us or whatever, but we'll see. Maybe next week is just gonna be beta duels the entire time because I mean everybody's kind of just chilling up until the bench comes out. But we'll see if maybe beta duels will work. I'm down. Hell yeah. Fun times. Yeah, man. Hell yeah. Awesome seeing you again. Also, very well done by the rogue. It's like a way to show IP for intervals. So IP for intervals is Lincoln. I have no idea. Maybe. I just think the game has a hard time communicating certain abilities and the accuracy of where classes are. Can we wait for Outlaw buffs? Bro, they're gonna be beefy. They feel really good on the beta, but they're gonna feel incredible on the pre-patch for a bit. Yeah, I think we're gonna see Outlaws just walking around, stopping and just stomping right through everybody. It's gonna be nuts. Plus, there's like a. I am wondering if Ambush is gonna get. I doubt that Ambush is getting too many buffs. Because they're buffing Sinister Strike, and I was wondering like, well, if they're buffing Sinister Strike, does that mean Ambush is also getting buffed? But I don't think so. I know there's some challenges that make Ambush kind of function like a Sinister Strike, but I don't think buffs like that will work that way. Either way, it's still going to be really strong. Really strong. 20% damage across the board. Outlawed? Yo, let's go, dude. Let's go. So we'll need +1 here, and we got them, and we'll need a +1 over in the other team. Okay. This team is team set. Getting second team squared away real quick. Alright, we're gonna need your lead. Beautiful. Invite. I help. Or at least I tried. I hated the Shatterdance burst build for Outlaw and spamming between the eyes. You hated it? Yeah, I think you might be able to go back into like a green skin and not have to play that build anymore. There's an opportunity for that to potentially be kind of decent. Opportunity does. We'll see how good it comes out to be, but it still seems a crack shot is the better build for PvE. But PvE and PvP builds are a little different, and the gap between the two is a lot lower. We'll see. We don't have Shadow Dance anymore, so I can't play it. True. Well, you had double vanish, right? You have double vanish, so you can use vanish aggressively. But yeah, in PvP, you're probably not going to use vanish aggressively like that. I guess you could, but yeah, I guess you could. But like, you probably are not going to do that. So you'll probably default to green skins, which I am hoping they'll do some tuning for PvP, where like if people are playing green skins, like tune the damage of pistols and Sinister Strikes and dispatches a bit, right? Because that's, I think at the end of the day, people just want to be able to properly play stuff. What is this Mog? Man walks in with literally crystal head. What is that? What is that thing? Glowing crystal, growing crystals. Some crystals seem to be growing. on your head. Huh. That's a look. Whenever Nick passes me lead, then I'll be able to hopefully list the group here in a bit, boys. What is this? Neat. Whenever passing me lead. He's a grower. Yeah, true. Well, I don't know. He's looking like a shower, right? But I guess he's a grower and a shower. Or he's a grower just with a voyeur too. You know what I mean? Jesus Christ. Yeah. Yeah, you got the math of jokes, man. Alrighty. Nick, Judy, pass me a lead, my man. I need the lead so I can try to see if we can get you guys a body. Maybe. Possibly. And then we can get a proper game going. A couple more at least. Or at least one more. At least one more. At least an uno más. If he passes the lead. Try this right again. Please. 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 Oh man. I feel like when I wrote the message out, I was like, oh man, that's such a neurotic thing to say. Please lead, please. Okay, there we go. Beautiful. Neat. Awesome. We got one more spot, boys. All good. All G. Alrighty. So Koopa is outski. We do need an uno mas. Oh crap, who did I just uninvite? Wait. Did I just kick you? Hold on. Cloaky, did I just kick you? Why am I kicked? I'm so stupid. That's my B. That's my B. Oh god, I am so dumb. I meant to uninvite Koopa. That's my bad. Why can't I invite him? Koopa? Remove? Okay, now it worked. Okay, it wasn't letting me uninvite him. That's my B. Alright, group is listed in LFG under Raids Legacy if you guys want to join us. I am gonna sky through my BNet one more time. Try to see if I can get people in. That is, I need to add a note for you. Ignis the Mage. Add a smiley face. Just because it's a homie. My B. I did not mean to do that. Sayazin, Necro, I asked him earlier, never responded back. Oh, hold on, this guy. Hey. Here we go. Maybe this man will say something. Wow, toxic players who want to play. Can't believe Dalaran has become like this now. Oh, my legacy. Yeah, I do. Okay, so I really, I really am not malicious. I'm just stupid. I'm just stupid, and my stupidity can't make me look malicious. I am dumb. I'm sorry. Seriously, it happens more than once. It was actually happening. I remember doing that accidentally to Grifka too. I was trying to like leave the group or pass lead, and my brain confused like whether how like I was trying to like leave or remove or pass the group or something, and I kept kicking Griff, and Griff was like, "You hate me, don't you?" I was like, "I actually am not. I'm just getting super confused because I'm like getting messages. I'm trying to figure out the group stuff. I'm trying to chat with the chat or whatever. I'm mid conversation. My brain is like in a million different places. You know what I mean? I just don't do well with it. Like, how did I start streaming if this is literally how I handle that to do? What? How? All right. Let's see if we can get a +1. If I have anybody else on that was not earlier. Oh, he's already in. Okay, I was gonna say, my friend is also leaving. Oh no. I'm gonna hit him with a colon D. A D colon. Oh no. That's unfortunate. That's okay. We could call it here if like the groups are, because it's been kind of hard to get groups together, but if people are bouncing, then I don't know. 4 left, I saw. So I think we might I have to call it here? We can't fill. Don't call it, please. Tired, I guess. That's perfectly fine, man. It's pretty late on the U. Because it's like a 3-man team. We could do a 4v4. We could do a 4v4. We can 4v4. 4v4 as the last match. It's someone from your team to come over here. We could do one more. A quick one. A 4v4 match really quickly. We'll just grab somebody from Team Saya, get a 4v4 going. We do a 4v4. We take someone from Team Saya and we game. One last round. Oh, there. He's at home. That's how we're gonna do it. Sleepy invite. Beautiful. Beautiful. We're doing it, boys. This is it. Last one for the night. What was I gonna say? I was gonna do like some cheesy quote from like a sports movie or something. What is it? I forget. I was gonna say like bottom of the night or something. Tail of the tape. Something along those lines. Forget me. Forget. We're good. Okay, we game. I'm gonna bring it back to. Should we do a Blade's Edge? I'm gonna do a Blade's Edge, dude. I'm gonna do a Blade's Edge. Breezaz and Nick 5. Blade's Edge. If it worked. Or it didn't work. Okay. Invite spectator match. Breezaz Nick 5. Blades 1. I actually want to see, because I don't think we've done Blade's Edge on pre-patch once. I do want to see if it has a broken Blade's Edge, because I never really noticed it. Oh yeah, it's broken. I know in beta it's got pretty broken. Funny how they broke this one. I don't even do that. How did they break Blade's Edge? Because look at those boys. Let's get the audio going here. Yeah, switch. Look at this thing. Wait, hold on. There we go. Now I can fly. Can I fly over? Yeah, I can. Oh, look at that. It's a little gap. Look at this. It's like Blackrock Foundry textures are instead of like these rock textures. Like whoever went, it was like, oh, I guess the naming of the texture got bugged. Maybe. Or they use the same like texture rock model for like somewhere in War Within or something. I don't even know how it happened. But like, and like identically messed up on the other side too. Identically messed up except for a couple of planks of wood. It's weird. Got ourselves team 1 Atherman on the team. We got Saya at first. What up and about? We're Bro in the back as well. Sneak, Gatsby. We got Drudy over on the team too. Ready to go. I like the mask he's got going on, like the whole toxic druid look to it. I don't hate it. As it's gonna be outlaw. Try to see if it can be the outlawed outlaw. Says is a sham over on the rogue this time around. Got himself ambushes back to back, trying to see if he can punch it through the defense of the Saya. Trying to see if he can make some kind of a play, but look at the tickle damage of an outlaw rogue. It's doing a little bit of damage, but it is really tickling the guy a little. Feign death for just a second, or feign death for just a moment. Got himself a bit of DR off of that. Cheap shot onto the Saya. Maybe it'll be enough. Just trying to see if he can keep himself alive. Short is blind in the world. Trying to see if he can bounce out of there really quickly. I think he's just dead though. Hold on a second. Big grapple. Trying to see if he can bounce out of there. One hammer away. Yeah. One hammer away. Just wait until the outlaws are getting buffed back up, man. A Dalaran. Now is your time to shine, my man. Now is your chance. All you gotta do is get through Saya, and you should be good to go. Trinket immediately out of Saya is going to be stunned on Dalaran. Dalaran popping off full Crusade. Saya, I think, already used Crusade. As long as Dalaran can stay on top of him, he might just be okay. Saya does have immunities. Question is he going to send Bubble? Is he going to send Forbearance? Is a Bop? Is he going to be or just dead? Bubble with a regenerating. Dalaran needs a bit of healing. He does have immunity of his own. He just needs to be able to hit Saya as soon as he can. His health is getting kind of low though. Saya trying to see if he can max range him as much as possible. Quick stunner by Dalaran. Trying to get himself full wake of Ashes stun right after. Has a trick and blind to follow. Do you see Searing Glare? Lie, he does go for the lay on hands. Hold on a second. Shield Advantage out for Saya. Dalaran does not have a Shield Advantage of his own, but Saya's super low. I think Dalaran may take him full blind to Searing Glare. Dalaran just needs a global or two. He just needs a global layered hands for Saya. Dalaran still has the bubble. He could utilize the bubble here. Both of them kind of blinking all over the place a little bit. Dalaran getting kind of sort of low. Trying to see if he can bounce away from Saya. But at some point, I think he just must well stay in. He got himself a little bit of healing that he could potentially do. Saya also looking for as much recovery as humanly possible for Dalaran. Just tried, man, just tried. He just needs a couple more globals. Saya does so spell warden, so he can immune to holy damage. Dalaran got a bubble and a spell warden. But he's got to be very, very, very careful. Essentially, if Saya can break past his one big immunity, and then if Dalaran has nothing else to follow up, that's going to be bad. Full Crusade out for Saya. Does get hit with a stun. For Dalaran, that's an opportunity to make some damage happen. That's going to be full immunity for magic. This is where Dalaran needs to be very, very careful. And Saya still has full cooldowns rolling right now. Might be lights out. Hold on a second. Trying to keep himself alive. And Saya, that came down to just a single immunity there. And then one of them, Paladins, has wings. That is a rough, man. That is a rough. The chess match between the two Paladins, it is a rough one. Saya getting cooldowns back a little quicker is the only thing that made a difference there. Honestly, because you two were match for match, but the cooldowns, the wings at the end of the day were enough. Saya tried to see if he could just chase after Kiosk. Full defense is available. Shield event itself gets hit with the Dinstorm. Doesn't necessarily need his weapon in order to deal majority of his damage. Stun. Trinket available immediately. Trying to see if he can just keep the pressure rolling in. Looking for healing as much as possible. But unless if he starts going for Word of Glory just to catch up as much healing as he can, he's trying to stay as aggressive as possible. Turtle out for Kioska as they did try to go for a wall there too. Steel wall though. Got himself also survival of the bear though. Maybe enough health, maybe enough damage. Got himself big explosive finish versus the Paladina with Sneaky Gatsby. She'd just be able to end this right here, right? Quick Garrote. Quick Bleeds. I think it's over. Oh yeah, it's over. It's just once you below 10% health, if the bleeds do more damage than whatever's left over of your health bar, it just insta-dead. Sudden demise with Call of Duty. Last one on team 2. Wait, Saya went through quite a lot of people, I guess. Oh, I guess he went through 2. And then the Rogue took out the Kiosk real quickly. It's up to Drudy to potentially bring it back to win for his team. 70% dampener. He just got to play a long game, save game, and he just got to do damage whenever he has access to it. Root onto the Rogue immediately. Fully dotted him. Everything available. Thorns are available too. Bash to follow. Got himself full dot damage and everything for Sneak Gatsby. Big start surges as the man does not burn a Cloak of Shadows yet. Hold on. He may need a cloak right now. Cheat death. Cloak of Shadows. If he gets bled up, then it's over. Drudy popping off full cooldowns, big mass damage, but the Rogue does get to get away with it scot-free by the looks of it. Drudy needs to either find him or catch up a little bit of healing. Wait, did he just grip him? Did he just grip the Rogue? Those two are Drudy's friends, so you know what? Technically, it's like, well, why are you giving the Rogue mobility? But it's like, you know what? It's friends, most of the friends. I feel like I can allow it. I feel like I'll allow it. As Drudy does pick up the eyes, should be able to, if he looks to the left of him, maybe see the Rogue unless the eyes have waned off at this point. Sneaky got himself everything available here. Or Sneak, rather. He's got everything. Walking next to Drudy. Almost catch him. I think he smelled the Rogue for a second and went bear form into a heal. Immediate Garrote. Bash to follow. He doesn't have a trinket, so if you can root him, fully dot him, max range him, I think you might just take him. Hold on. Smoke bomb doesn't really do much. He's still taking damage in there. As long as you don't get too close. Trying to see if you catch a re-stealth. Gouge to follow. Does go for the trinket into a silence. Thorns to follow. I think you just bear form and take us up. Try to go for a flap. Sturge. Kidney. The Rogue got no health at all. Full death mark as it just needs a couple more dots. Drudy though is melting though. Hold on. Will he die to the dots? His health bar. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Is it enough? No, I think it's enough. Athleman, if anything, giving you a proper chance to duel. At the very least, he's giving him a proper chance to potentially have something going here. Is he giving him proper honor duel? Might as well, right? He might as well. As Rib goes around for Drudy, trying to at least keep himself as much alive and healthy. What is Rib Bro doing over here? Is he just trying to get an angle? What is this man's doing out here? Full dots are in for Drudy. Got him some thorns. Got to be immediate immunity for magic damage for Atho. This is where Drudy needs to tank up. Mad damage out of Atho. Druids don't even stand a chance against Paladins, man. It's not even a fair match. It's not even fair. Sai picking up one. Atho picking up one. And Dalaran. Great match. Almost got himself a kill. Really came down just to whoever had Crusade back up early. That's a tough one, man. That's a rough one. But chat, with that, I think we are gonna call the duels for the night. I appreciate all of you for joining us this evening. Tomorrow we're gonna be doing them over on the beta. War Within beta. You guys are more than welcome to join us if you have the beta. EU and NA can both play in the beta, by the way. It's not EU beta or NA beta, it's just everybody beta. If you guys want to join us, more than welcome to. Let's play one more for Atho play first. Yeah, I think we'll still call it. I'm really, really hungry. That's primarily why we're calling it. I need some food at some point. I've been doing work stuff as soon as I woke up, man. I'm hobbling around. So I'm just gonna pop on the couch, prop my feet up, kind of try to prop the foot above my head. It's a Boy Scout thing we learned way back in the day. It's like a saying in Boy Scouts, like if you're sick or whatever, if the face is red, raise the head so then the blood drains away from the head. If the face is pale, raise the tail. And I'm essentially applying the same idea to like my foot, right? It's swollen, but if I raise it above my head, it hopefully helps the swelling. It does feel like it feels like it helps. I have no idea. Enjoy foot. We'll do. Tomorrow, beta. If you guys want to join us, more than welcome to. We'll have the groups available same time. We'll start out about the same time over on the beta. EU and NA can both join it. We'll try to see how many games we can get. Last week we got a few and I actually had fun with them. Hopefully this week we'll be able to get a bunch done. Tired, I guess. Done. Yep. Done for the night. TY for joining and tell your friends TY also. Appreciate you, Judy. Appreciate you. You guys have a wonderful evening. Thank you so much for watching. Good vibes on the horizons, by the way. I got a shaman video for tomorrow. You guys are gonna love the elemental build. I do want to test out some shadow priest and warlock because Affy got juice, dude. Affy got the juice, big juicing, and I'm actually excited about it. I think it could be really, really fun, and it may make one of the hero specs finally functional, sort of, kind of. We'll see how it goes. But yo, thank you. You guys are wonderful, beautiful. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. And I'll catch you guys on next stream. Alrighty, peace.